Hi. Sorry I'm a little late. The cam was acting up. I just threw on a title without even... I just threw something up real fast. Hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Wednesday. The cam was pissing me off. It kept turning off. I hope it won't do that anymore. Yeah, we'll see. Hi, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good. Can't you guys be nice to me? You were all waiting here. Can't anybody in here be nice to me? You were in here waiting, and you're mean to me. I could go off again right now. I'm going to turn the dog emote off. You guys are pissing me off with this. Thoughts on Five Guys? Very good, but it's a sometimes treat because it's like $50. Thanks, Louie. Do it. All right, you guys lost your dog emote privileges. You guys spam it too much. Dog's off now. You can have it back when you show that you can use it responsibly. No more dogs. I'm going to get rid of Snide, too. I'm going to get rid of Caw. I'm going to get rid of everything. I'm going to drop everything. I'm going to drop my honest reaction. I'm going to drop everything that you guys use until you have shown that you can use it in a nice, respectful manner. Uninstall 7TV. Actually, that's a good idea. I might just do that tonight. Hold on. Let me just turn off everything for one stream. We'll see how it is. Until you guys behave. My silly cats. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all the cats. Can I disable it for one night? Is that possible? I don't know if I'm able to. I would have to do them all individually. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. You guys gonna be nice to me? Are you gonna be nice? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit the fucking button. You guys gonna be nice, huh? I have the nuke right here. 10 years of 7TV emotes that have been building up. I could delete them all in an instant. Kill every cat on the stream at once. Okay, Coney, I had an emote to share, but this seems like a bad time considering what the emote is about. Well, now you said something. Drop it. Put it right here. Drop it now. You might take the day off. Oh, no, that's a good one. No, this one's funny. I like that one. That one's funny. But you can't use it on me. I won't like it if you use it on me. What if I hit the wrong button by accident? Coney, can we get dog back? No, you guys are mean. I'm not giving you the dog. You guys abuse it too much, man. There's too many dogs. You guys got to use it at the right time. There's the right tool for the right job. I still see the dog. Yeah, I do too. I don't know why that is. I see the dog, but I don't see desperate. I don't know why that is. I don't know what happened. You guys spam it like undo. That's the problem. You guys just post the dog apropos of nothing for no reason all the time. I'm going to refresh chat. Thank you, Starblacks. Yeah, I was trying to fix the camera. It was pissing me off. It was making me mad. But I think it's good now. This room is just hot, man. It's a hot-ass room in here. Moshi Moshi.
Don't worry, guys. He'll definitely make up for being late by opening the VOD as soon as he's done streaming.
I might. I might do it.
For it by playing Mario and Luigi Brothership on Gameplay Thursday.
No, I'm definitely not doing that. That's a dog shit game, and I'm not paying $60 for it. Did you see the IGM review? I'm not playing that. You might get Monkey Ball tomorrow if you're good. Click this link. Is that the link clicking portion of the stream yet? You gotta wait a little bit. It's not time. You know what time it is now? We're running kind of behind, so we gotta do this quick. 2014. 1.7 billion? 1.7 billion views. This must have been after I stopped. I don't think I was listening to the radio. It's not Gangnam Style. No, it can't be. No, that'd be too easy. Oh, is that the fucking... Wait. It does sound like Silver Scrubs. That I feel so close to you right now. I don't know what it is. It does sound like David Guetta of some sort. It's not Titanium, is it? Okay. It's got to be something similar, right? What was like big back? It's like Chainsmokers. The fuck is this? It's very Calvin Harris. Yeah. Oh, it is summer, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot about that. Right. EDM was all over the place during this time. For some reason, at this exact moment. In 2014, like the early to mid-2010s, all pop was EDM. It does sound like Sexy and I Know It, doesn't it? I always forget that LMFAO did that song because it's way funnier that they just put out... It's way funnier that they put out Party Rock Anthem and then they apologized and said sorry for party rocking and then they left. They just did one and then the other. They're like, you know what? Our bad. Sorry, everybody. I just love that. That's a good. That's a very good. It's a good narrative for a band to have. Thanks, Sketchy Top, for the Prime. I just can't get into EDM. I don't get it. You should probably listen to non-pop EDM. Thank you, Mick Shinigan. I like vocal trance and a lot of other like EDM, like breakbeat and drum and bass and stuff. But I don't fuck with like pop EDM. You know what I mean? So, do you like Burial? I don't know what that is. EDM is ass, man. Okay, stop. Be nice, okay? Dude, guess what I saw on my timeline the other day? It was this. Whenever I watch, like, old MTV, like, you know, spring break music video stuff, it's crazy to me because and I've said this before, I thought I was going to be these people. I thought this was going to be me in, like, Cancun hanging out at parties and stuff. You know what I mean? I thought I'd be at MTV Spring Break every year, well, for 4 years in college, I guess, hanging out with the homies, getting drunk, right? Now, I assume that most of these people are rich trust fund babies or whatever, or they gone to rich colleges or something. But I wasn't even a normal party guy. Isn't it weird the paths we take? It's crazy. And then you found League. Yeah, instead of doing this, I got into League of Legends, and that was way worse. However, I did make $3,000 on boosting over 10 years, so, you know, who really profited, right? Imagine if you didn't find League. Yeah, if I wasn't in League of Legends, that might be me in there. I wasn't really a party guy in high school either. I was never really into that. I went to, like, parties for, like, theater or whatever, but, like, I didn't drink because of stuff. So it was like, it just never, like, worked out like that. But I really thought I was going to be, like, you know, when you see this, this is, like, the platonic ideal of what it is to be a young person in America. A young adult. Most of those people are dead. No, they're not. I think you need an older picture for this. Don't say true. They're just in their 50s. Some of these people might be your parents. Your mom and dad might be in here. This might be how they met. I'm going to start doing that, just saying it to literally any video of any group of people. Wow, a lot of those people are probably dead right now. Isn't that sad? A video of a dog taken yesterday. So sad. Coney, can we have this, please? It better not be ass. I gotta stop banning people again for people being ass. No, I'm sick of cats. I never meant to be a cat streamer. You guys forced it upon me. I'm not giving you more cats. It's stupid. Coney, my mom is 72. What? How old are you? Holy shit, man. 72? Good heavens. You're 36? Your mom had you when she was 36? Wow. I'm 36 and my mom is 50. 60. Good heavens. Coney, when is the census? Can you guys stop asking so many fuck-ass questions? Leave me alone, okay? Can't you guys just engage and have fun with me in a stream without constantly having questions and queries and such? Coney, can we do the stimmy? Finally, a question I can get behind. Yes, chatter, we certainly can. Hit my theme song. There you go, everybody. A stimmy to chat if I cannot complete the random quiz. Let's give it a shot. Greek mythological hybrid matchup. The creatures that formed these creatures mentioned in Greek mythology. What? Oh, I see. Satyr is like a goat human. Centaur is a horse human. Chimera is, I think, a lion snake? I'm going to skip it. Oh, wait, there are two of them? What? Harpy is a bird human. Minotaur is a bull human. There's a lot of humans here. That's weird. Manticore, is that the lion? I think that might be a lion. Oh my god, there's more. Pegasus is horse. It's a bird horse? Flying horse. I've never heard of that, but there's a bull. Oh, it's because there's multiple pieces. That's what that is. Ophiuchorus? Does the oaf mean anything? I'll look at that later. It's bull something. Medusa is a human snake. Griffin is a bird lion. Sphinx is a human lion. Bird? Scorpion? I don't know. Hippocampus. Okay, that's a brain part. I didn't know that was a... I didn't know that. Chimera is a lion snake. Human? Fuck. Manticore is a lion scorpion. Goat? Horse. Fuck. Ophiuchorus, it's not a goat. Sphinx is human. Okay. I didn't get wait, double human? Didn't I get Sphinx human before? Did I cheat? Just now? Hippocampus. Fish, surely. Fish snake. I don't know. Oh, God. Okay, we made it. Okay, we did it. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, no stimulation tonight. No stimulus this evening. I'm too good at this. I know most animals. I don't know what an Ophiuchorus is. Glass lizard. Is that what it was called? Ophiuchorus? Ophiuchorus. Oh my god. He got wheels. How would that even stand up? What kind of monster is this? This is stupid. Have these been in any... I like the fan art of these things. A water cow. Very cute. Have these things been in any video game? That's the only way I would have heard about them. I don't think I've ever seen them in, like, you know, God of War or whatever. SMT for sure, you think? I've never heard of that, and I've never heard of a hippocampus. Hippocampus is a brain part. That's what I thought. Greek hippocampus. Okay. That's stupid. These Greeks were dumb, bro. A water horse? Ew. Oh, like a seahorse. I've never seen one of these, but it is a rather majestic creature. I know minotaurs and satyrs, and I thought Chimera had like several parts to it, like Chimera 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about last night, Connie. You will get him in 2028 with your first presidential decree being Arms 2, a Twisted Metal Battle Royal, and an American Souls game.
I don't know if I'm going to live that long, man. This is my last shot to become elected. Did you guys write me in? Did everybody do their civic duty? I don't know if I'm going to make it to next election, man. 2028 is so far away. What do you think? This shit was made by toddlers? Yeah, the Manticore is bullshit. This was just a guy who had too many Red Bulls. What's the old Greek equivalent of Red Bulls? Fig water. Went to a very enchanted spring of some sort. It's wine, sure. They probably put figs in the wine. Surely that's what it is. This is such a stupid emote. I'm going to add it. There's never going to be a time to use this, but I'm going to give it to you. This is so stupid. I don't think you're ever going to use this. I don't see it. Like, I'm not even going to remember what you said to cause that emote spam. I'm just going to miss it. That's fun. No more cats. The cat has to be extraordinary for me to look at. So me and Void were supposed to do a gaming gauntlet or whatever, and we're probably gonna do it next week. I need 10 games. Can you guys help me with this? Probably League. Is there 2v2 Tetris? Fortnite, you think? Fortnite. I mean, Rivals 2, obviously. MVS? That feels like cheating. League or Rivals and MVS? Actually, I'm ass at multiverses. Deadlock? Ooh. Well, he could carry me, and maybe I'll learn the game. That would take a while. Thanks, Nugget, for the Prime. Overwatch? Mario Party? Ooh, that would take a while. Can you do, like, 10-turn online Mario Party? Tekken? It has to be 2v2. Is there 2v2 Tetris anywhere? Is there a way to play 2v2 Tetris anywhere online? Puyo Puyo? Is it Tetris Puyo? I'm probably gonna get fucked up there. Cause like there's the people in that game are probably nasty still. Tetrio? I don't think Tetrio has 2v2. There might be Apex Duos soon. Ugh. Street Fighter X Tekken has 2v2. Oh, you think those servers are still on? You think we could pop that? You think we could get a good game in that? I don't want to do multiverses because, like, I'll put multiverses down maybe. But I'd rather not because we already have Rivals, you know? That's already 2v2.
Rivals, Fall Guys, Miss Deadlock,
Fall Guys.
Jamboree, Mario Kart, Party Animals, Ninjago, and, of course, Roller Champions.
I don't think Roller Champion's alive anymore, is it? Is Roller Champion still alive? I think they killed it. Ninjago did. He probably played that. Jamboree, Mario Kart. We can do Mario Kart. I'm ass at Mario Kart. Everybody online is probably cracked. Same with Party Animals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's got to be like a dumbass option, right? Like a coin flip game or something. GeoGuessr? You're losing all these games. All of them? I don't think that's true. Black Ops 6, I have Game Pass. Bro, I'll do Headbangers. Hell yeah, that's my game. If we get to pick our games, my games are Headbangers, League, and Rivals 2. Stumble Guys? We already have Fall Guys. That's cheating. Ain't nobody on Headbangers? Oh, yeah? Then how do you explain... Oh. Oh my god. That's crazy. Someone in chat heard me talk about it and they immediately jumped on for this. Holy shit, man. Why does everything I love die? They're on Xbox? Oh, okay. Right, the crossplay. Everybody's on Xbox on Headbangers. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Jamboree. We'll do Mario Party. But we need shorter games. League and Deadlock are long. Halo? No. No, dude. Lethal League. I don't think that's on. It has to be 2v2. You will quickly regret Mario Party. Mario Party's probably a free win. Wait, no, we could do... Can you... If I start a lobby in Mario Party, could we do, like, Koopathlon? That's better than a team game, right? No? Shit. I'll look into it. You can do the minigame mode. Maybe we do minigame mode and it's like, oh wait, me and Void live on opposite sides of the country. Uh-oh. Different mode. I don't want to play a full series or whatever, so. Lethal League has 2v2. Oh god. Wait, how many people are on Lethal League 2v2? That's scary. I'm gonna get stream sniped. Oh, God. These 31 people are going to maul us. Dead Gaming Gauntlet. I'll save these. Maybe this will be... We'll cook this up. We're probably going to do it next week. Also, hey, I had an idea. So Song Battle recently upgraded. Song Battle is the site that I use to do all the, you know, worst video game music or whatever. Turns out now... Hold on. It won't let me log in. You could do 128. Which is insane. I think we're going to do something with this next week. Maybe best video game music? That might be kind of fun. It's a little simple and basic, but it might be fun. 6-hour stream? Well, maybe. Next week might be long hours. Because I might do this on Tuesday and then Gaming Gauntlet with Void on Wednesday. Best video game music would rock. You want to do it? 128? Fuck it. We'll do it next week. Tuesday, 128, best game song. Don't just post the obvious stuff. Halo theme and fucking Wily 2, One Winged Angel. All right? Be creative and I'll give you extra points. How much DDR is in there? Probably a lot. If you want to pander. Isn't it all DMCA? I don't give a shit. Figure it out. It's fine. Who cares? Guys, I think I'm done with Rivals 2. Are you gonna be mad at me if I said that? Are you guys gonna be mad if I said that? Yeah. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think once I hit Master, I'm done for a while. Because I like it, but the combination of my character being ass, crouch canceling being stupid strong, or floor hugging, and some of those characters are fucked up. Losing feels so ass. I think it's just some of the characters are really unfun to fight. The game's really fun. It's just I'm at a level now where it's like the play styles of the characters are really fucking frustrating, and I keep fighting people who are like, I got crouch cancel killed at like 60 today. I hit F tilt on locks and I got crouch canceled and then he killed me. It's like, okay. Come on. Straight up, there's not a single fun matchup in the game. It's a frustrating game. So, you got to the grinding part? Yeah. I got to that part now. It's tough. We'll see. Thanks, Gunch. 4 years. Hell yeah. It's frustrating. It is, though, man. Also, I wanted to bring this guy up. Wanted to check in on our favorite game reviewer. I actually went here to see if he reviewed Brotherhood. I don't know why. The game's not out yet. But I saw that he played the Smurfs Village Party. Why is he playing that? Like, this guy is super duper gaming. What a bizarre choice. Bro has range. He's always cooking something, man. He tries pretty much everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Great grandchildren at this point. My hype for Brotherhood dried up after seeing the 5s. Apparently, it was only 1.5 and it was IGN. Everybody else said it was good. Apparently, it's just one site that was like, yeah, this sucks. So, like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's the game. However, I don't really care about it because I'm not really a Mario and Luigi guy anyway, but the dust hasn't settled yet. Most of the sites give it like 8s and 9s. But the the jury is in on Smurf's Village Party. Oh my god, it's so long. I just can't, at this point, dude, we found this guy like 3 or 4 years ago, right? To still be doing it for no money. He's not paid for this. He doesn't work for a website. He just does it for the love of the fucking game. 374 of these. That's absurd. Why does he even play video games? When did he start? I'm trying to... this is how I found him, was this fucking Kirby review. I don't think it's a bit. I think it's a real guy. Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's a bit either. Thanks, Cash Money. Nobody could keep this up for this long. Was this his first game? 2018. For 6 years... he has been shitting on everything except for Forza Horizon. And Tetris Effect. He might actually be 12. He's not. He got kids. He hates Smash. Almost identical as the last game. I don't even remember him saying this. I don't even remember reading that. Be honest, is this just you? I don't have the motivation or the follow-through to do this for 6 years. Excellent question. Unfortunately, I'm not committed enough. I wish I could. Sincerely. I wish this was me, but I can't do it. Having kids and doing this is insane. Well, that's how he plays all the games. I've been wanting to play Resident Evil 2 lately. Now I know I shouldn't. This guy hates every game ever made. Maybe he, like, works at a game company, or, like, he is a reviewer, and he, like... hates everything, and this is like his burner. He has like a throwaway account so he could really let loose on all the games he didn't want to play. Thank you, Wig Girl. Thanks, Luigi Slay. What if he's a Forza dev? Wow, the devs really snapped on this one. Or Apex Legends. He likes some AAA. It's weird. Okay, you know what we're doing tonight? I didn't really have a plan because I've been kind of busy spending time with my kid, just hanging out before I leave again, because I leave again on Friday. Tonight, we're just going to kind of hang out and watch some videos that I've been sitting on for like a year. However, this just showed up in my recommended. I forgot I had to... I swear to God, this was not part of the thing tonight. Hold on. Salty Bet, we're doing that later. That's later, okay? I didn't even have... This wasn't even on my docket, but I remember chat showed me this, and it just showed up in my recommended again after, like, a year of being gone. I'm actually curious. What is the deal with the popcorn button? They tell you not to press it. The bag says don't press the popcorn button. Why can't I push it? What's wrong with that? What are you going to do about it? I'm curious. So now I want to find out. I have another video I want to watch after this, which is longer, but now I want to watch this. We're going to do Salty Bet later, okay? I promise. And then tomorrow's Gameplay Thursday. I'm feeling a cheeky bit of Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball is my go-to comfort game, and I think I want to do it before I travel again for another weekend. Might do some Monkey Ball tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll learn Deadlock. Oh, boy.
It is still November. With that out of the way, does your microwave oven have a popcorn button?
Wow.
Yeah, mine too. Hello. It is still November. With that out of the way, does your microwave oven have a popcorn button?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
What's the deal with
Lots
that?
of microwave ovens come with a dedicated button for popping microwave popcorn.
They do.
Yet on nearly every bag of microwave popcorn sold in the store, you'll find a rather stern warning making it clear in no uncertain terms that that button is...
Do not use popcorn. It doesn't even say on the microwave here. That's such a weird thing to put. It assumes that you know what they're talking... Like, it's not on the bag, you know what I mean?
Is forbidden. Do not use the popcorn button.
In all caps. Is this like to stop them? I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. This is to stop them from being liable if you burn your mouth. Like, if the popcorn button fucks it up and burns the popcorn and then you eat it, it's going to fuck up your tongue or teeth. That's my guess. This might make you question, that's what I think.
Why do we even have that button? And you know what? That's a great question. But I'm going to tell you something wild and devious.
Yeah?
You should try it and see what happens.
No!
Try it. You know you want to.
I'll get in trouble.
See, I got this question from a patron.
Did you guys ever think that you would get in trouble for stuff like that when you were a kid? Be honest. Absolutely. If I was 8 years old and it said do not push the popcorn button and I did it, I would think they were going to call the cops.
Of the channel recently.
I would get in so much
Jolly
trouble.
Orville Secret Redenbacher Time II has a great incentive to tell you not to use the popcorn.
What's your favorite popcorn here? I'm an Orville guy. I'm just curious. I love popcorn. It's like one of my favorite snacks. Act 2, L. Kettle corn? Gross. It's like sweet. Pop Secret is ass. True? Dude, you know what I wish they still had? They don't have these anymore. This is in the 90s. Pop Quiz. That's what it was called. It's just colored popcorn. It's magic. This is a very old people thing. It comes in so many different colors. You probably get cancer from this, actually. It's probably why they turned it off. 1991. That old? No, because I remember this vividly. When did they stop making it? I had to be old enough for memories. Probably like 1996. Super cancer, actually. Yeah, the red dye is probably going to fuck you up in here. Extreme stomach issues. Hey, as a child, I loved this. It was so cool. I guess they tried to break... This one pops blue, because red will kill you. But blue is okay. Hold on. Is there a commercial for this? Look how it looks, though.
I'm Plato, the host of Pop Secret Pop Quiz. It's a great tasting popcorn, and it's a quiz. Today's challenge, new neon green. One of 6 popcorn colors. Matt here will try to find it.
Straight hair, Plato.
New color, new do. Clock
Where's the
ticking.
popcorn?
Let's see.
Where's the pop? Oh, God.
14.
No, sir.
5.
Do you guess what color it is?
Winner. Here on Pop Quiz, where the big question is, what'll pop up next?
Oh, it's random?
No,
Bro, that's so fun. I want this again. Fuck it. Give me the carcinogens. That's awesome.
sir.
It's a loot box color. You get a random bag color. It has random things inside. I miss neon colors, bro. This is a good time to be alive.
A winner.
Popcorn gotcha? That's what I'm saying. We had some fucked up flavor called Blast O Butter. As a butter enjoyer, I would take the Blast O Butter. I would. That sounds like a delight, truly. I'd fuck up a Blast O Butter.
Button.
Do they taste different? No, I don't think so.
The popcorn producers of the world don't know anything about your microwave. And some microwave oven manufacturers are dirty little liars and put a popcorn button on microwaves that have no business having one.
Oh.
Oftentimes, that button doesn't do anything but set a pre-programmed cooking time.
Right, so like
And
3
if you
minutes.
use it, your popcorn will be either burnt to a crisp or hardly popped at all, with an approximately 0% chance of proper popping performance.
Sure.
Since
And then they
nobody
don't want
likes
you to blame
wasting
them.
popcorn, the popcorn people put a purportedly proper popcorn preparation primer on every package
Stop.
of popcorn.
I don't like
which
that.
usually
I hate
involves
alliteration.
listening
Don't
for
do
a
that.
gap of 2 seconds between pops to signal it's done. And don't you...
Wait, 2 seconds? 1 to 3 seconds between pops. Okay, I used a popcorn bag recently, and it said 10 seconds between pops. And I'm like, that's a very long time. It came out very burnt. I'm in my mid-30s. I don't know why I trusted it. I was just like, well, maybe it's just very resilient popcorn. Thank you, Dundramino. 215 is the meta. I go 230, and then I'll feel it out, you know? I go by feel.
For a gap of 2 seconds between pops to signal it's done. And don't you ever use the popcorn button. Not in this family.
Pardon the interruption, but I need to make a correction.
Of the brands shown here, Jolly Time stands out by not
Why?
warning against using the popcorn button.
Oh shit, try it
As you're
out.
about to learn, this is actually a nice gesture because it means they trust you to use your brain and experiment. And that's the kind of hard-hitting investigative journalism you can expect from Technology Connections.
I don't want that. I don't want it to be ambiguous. Please tell me how to make the popcorn.
As far
Thank you, Dr. Aerialicious. Hope you're doing good, man. 109 months? Jesus Christ. Hope you're good, dude. Thank you, Mind of Chaz, for the prime.
as the rest of those brands, though, here's the secret they don't want you to know. Some microwaves are smarter than others and have sensors to determine when things are done cooking.
Really?
Like popcorn. And how do you know whether your microwave
Like a
is among
space-age
those better
microwave?
ones? Try the popcorn button. If you press the popcorn button on your microwave and it asks you the size of the bag, danger, Will Robinson. That is probably a bad popcorn button, which is sure to disappoint you.
Okay.
But if you press it and the microwave just starts, you might have a good popcorn button. Perhaps
I don't.
you still need to
I have
press
one
the
of
start
those in
button
it,
to make
but it burns
go.
it.
And it might even give you a message saying
Sensing? What are you doing in there? Turn that. Why does the microwave have a date?
that it's
I
designed
don't like
for
that.
bags
That's too smart for me. That microwave is going to kill me.
of a certain size.
It's
But
gonna
so
grow
long
a
as it
brain.
doesn't ask you to enter or choose between values and
Popcorn detected.
ounces or
Pop,
grams,
pop.
your microwave likely has some sort of sensor with which it can determine when the
Ain't no way that's a Sharp microwave. I thought Sharp was ass.
popcorn is done, and thus it
Are
will
they a
stop
good brand?
automatically. What
Just
sort
put
of
my popcorn in the bowl,
sensor,
bro.
you ask? Broadly, a microwave with proper popcorn popping prowess will have one or possibly two sensors on board. A moisture sensor, and if it's very fancy, a microphone. Microphones in microwaves are, I think, not super common, so you are more
Right,
likely
that's
to
weird.
just have a moisture sensor, but don't underestimate the power of moistness. With a bit of logic, that sensor can be used for all sorts of useful things.
Like what?
Including automatic reheating of a meal. Or, if you go back in time to when appliances were actually trying to be smart and not just connected to the internet,
Oh my God.
following specific parameters to enable automatic cooking of specific kinds of foods.
Way too much work, by the way. I don't want to do that at all. All of this is nonsense.
Go back in time to when appliances were actually
Cook,
trying to be smart and not
vegetable.
just
You got to pick the right
connected to the
vegetable
internet.
to go all the way through.
Following specific
This is too smart. I hate that.
parameters to enable
Do you do reheat? Is that does yours have a sensor? Is that how it works? Why is bro cooking at 5:40 in the morning? Yeah, if you do this, it should check in on you. If you're cooking like, breakfast, making oatmeal maybe, reheating some bacon, I guess, or something, it's like, okay, that's cool. If you're making like real food, white potatoes like this, it should be like, hey man, you okay? Should make a phone call.
automatic cooking
What's your microwave model? I don't know. We just got a new one
of specific kinds
because
of
the other one was
foods.
busted when we moved into the house.
Sadly, the days of the sharp
My fridge can play Angry Birds. Check out this rich jackass over here. Are you serious?
carousel multiple choice have
How
been
does it
over
do
for
that?
like 20 years, at least outside of Japan. But lots of microwaves.
I told you it's
still been
too
over for,
smart.
like,
Look at this, man. One of these days it's going to be stuck on an angry face, and then his eyes are going to go red, and it's going to get all red and bloody and scary.
20 years,
I don't like
at
that.
least outside of Japan. But lots of microwaves still have a moisture sensor. One way to tell whether you have that sensor is if your microwave offers functions like sensor reheat, which, if it does,
Oh.
you should give that a try next time you're reheating.
Potato. Do people microwave potatoes enough to give it its own unique option? Do not hit the potato. On every potato, if you look at the fine print, it says do not hit the potato button.
leftovers. It has worked surprisingly well.
Do people really microwave potatoes that much? I'm not joking. Seriously. Microwave baked potato goes foolish? Really? People bake potatoes in there? I thought you put them in the oven. Like the Mitch Hedberg bit. I thought that was the whole point. It really works? Shit. Okay, my bad. We're all learning something today. Snacks? What could the snack be?
In my experience. What a microwave oven is doing when using that feature is analyzing the rise in detected moisture over time.
I can't believe this guy answered the question in the first 2 minutes. I wonder how many people click off.
More moisture indicates
What's
food
this
is
guy's
beginning
average
to let
watch
off
duration?
steam.
I'm curious.
And depending on how quickly that steam is detected, it can roughly determine how much food you put in and how cold it was, and thus how long
Love
it
this
needs
dude.
to heat it
I
for.
like him. This is fun.
If you're lucky enough to have a moisture sensor in your microwave, you may very well have a decent popcorn button. See, unless you're getting it from Uncle Joe's discount cornhole,
Thanks,
a bag
danged.
of microwave popcorn will
I
stay
watched his video yesterday. Dude, I think it's back on, like, people's homepages. Because he said it's November, and I wonder if it was, like, a year ago, and somehow it's coming back up.
sealed when it begins to
This was
pop.
in my watch later for
Since
a
it's
year,
sealed,
and I forgot about
the
it.
moisture sensor can't detect anything at first. But once the pressure in the bag builds past
Oh,
a
this
certain
might be my
point,
micro... No,
the
it's
bag
not.
will either go
Am I the
poof
Samsung?
or possibly and let out a big old cloud of steam. The microwave will easily detect that, and by comparing the time it took between the start and the sudden moisture spike with a lookup table built into its programming, it will pretty accurately guess the size of the bag it's popping and how long it should keep cooking until it's done.
Oh, shit.
If you've got a microwave like this, that popcorn button might work perfectly for most kinds and sizes of popcorn.
Neat.
Notice, though, that I said might and most. This Samsung microwave oven has a pretty decent popcorn button, but the location of its moisture sensor isn't the best. When you use its popcorn function, it fires up the fans for a few seconds to clear the air around the moisture sensor before switching on the magnetron. After a short delay, it begins cooking. And you can clearly see that the display doesn't say anything other than
Yeah, I really want popcorn now. I wish we had some.
popcorn
I'm hungry.
until shortly after the bag bursts open.
My ass
Then
needs a
it picks
tasty
a time
treat.
remaining value and stops cooking at the end. This works pretty well if the opening of the bag
No, this is what my microwave does. You put in popcorn, and it does that,
This
and then it adds 30 seconds. That shit gets burnt. Dude, it's like, it's charred as hell and crispy. It's disgusting.
works pretty well if the opening of the bag is pointing to the right when it bursts open. The sensor is clearly
Plus 30 XDD. I think we need about half a minute. Bon appetit.
somewhere up in here. And if the steam gets shot right into this
I
area,
hate that shit,
the
man.
microwave only takes a few seconds to pick a remaining cook time.
There's got to be people
once
out
it
there
does,
eating popcorn
it's
right now,
usually
or they
pretty
went to go
bang
get
on.
some.
But
I feel
if
like
the
a
popcorn
few people
bag is
in chat probably
pointing
got some.
away
Be
from
honest.
This region, it tends to take just a
I
little
would do
too
it.
long to detect the moisture spike. So
Yup.
it thinks the bag is bigger than it is.
That shit
and it
come
cooks
out
just a little
burr.
bit too long. Generally, it just
I think this might
singes
have
a few
been like I think I had a
kernels, but
Samsung
is enough to be
before, not the one I have now,
A
but I think it was
faster
this,
spinning
but it
turntable
was
would be one potential solution here.
not
or
that
perhaps the
one.
microwave
This
just
one's
isn't
fancy.
churning up the air inside of it well enough. But here's the thing.
what?
Despite not being perfect, I would still happily press that button.
Thanks, Cometa, for the prime.
Because I've dared to use this microwave's popcorn button and observed its quirks, I learned that it beeps when it determines the remaining time, which is usually somewhere around 20 or 30 seconds. That gets my attention, so I get ready to stop the microwave. Sometimes I don't need to stop it early at all. Other times I'll stop it with 5 or 10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
And if I'm popping one of those small snack bags, I stop it when it beeps. So while its popcorn button isn't perfect enough to just hit and walk away,
Thanks,
it
Conker.
does eliminate enough of the guesswork when buying a different brand, type, flavor, or size of popcorn that I find it extremely useful.
Neat.
And I have indeed
This is
used
too much
my
work for popcorn. Yeah, but it's the only way to get it right. You have to stand by and like wait for it, which sucks, but what else are you gonna do?
microwaves with a perfect popcorn button, like the sharp carousel sitting in front of me.
This
I
dude
made a
eats
whole video
popcorn
about
every
this, which
day.
you can check out if
I-
you like. And
honestly,
if you're
not a bad way to
extremely
live.
bored, you can
I
also
hear it's
look
pretty
at the
good
video
for you.
on my second channel.
Okay, not good
where
for you,
I
but it's not
audited
bad
its
for you.
Popcorn popping
Right?
performance. A different
Unless you get the
microwave oven from my
butter
childhood
blast.
also had a perfect popcorn button. Sadly, that one didn't last long at all, but it was great while it lasted. And, wouldn't you know it, my new microwave oven at home has perhaps the best popcorn button I've ever used.
Okay, that's a
But it's
very
got a
fancy
twist.
microwave.
Actually, two. I suspect that this fella has a microphone listening for popping sounds.
No way.
That might
That
sound
shit's
pretty expensive to
$800.
implement
They
in
got
a
a Blue
consumer
Yeti in
device.
there?
But remember the video I just made on the clapper?
No.
Yeah, it's not exactly groundbreaking technology. Every time
I want to
have
watch that
used the
video about the
popcorn button
clapper
on this
now.
microwave, it has run
about
the
to get sucked into
magnetron
the
until
fucking
just
content vortex.
after there's about a 2-second gap between pops, and then it decides, okay, it's
Anybody
done.
have a clapper in their house? Watch this. Did I turn off anybody's light? I probably turned off one guy's light. There's probably one guy watching me in like middle America on his TV, and I just turned off their light in the other room. I wish I got one guy. That'd be very
It
funny.
throws a time remaining on the screen.
Put it back. Oh, my bad. There you go. Sorry about that.
But you can tell that the magnetron has shut off and it doesn't restart. It has done this and worked perfectly with different sizes and types of popcorn.
Alexa, turn my computer off. I want to see if the view count goes down. I want to see the view count. My boo.
Even a cheesy popcorn, which I absolutely regret purchasing.
That's funny.
But I don't
Can
think I've
Alexa
tried
do
a
that? You can
snacks
name, like, you could say, like, this plug is called, like, computer or bedroom or whatever, so you could do that.
size bag yet. How'd that work, future me?
Oh, that looks good.
Went just fine past me.
That looks like really good
Could have gone a
popcorn.
little longer, but it's not burned.
Oh, that looks good.
Not too many kernels, actually.
Oh, well,
Good
that's
job.
perfect.
Unfortunately, I couldn't determine concretely whether this model actually has an acoustic popcorn popping strategy. The manual doesn't mention it, and neither does its marketing copy.
Is a baked potato the second most common
Strategy.
thing people cook in a fucking microwave? Did I just grow up different? Really? Fuck, man. My bad.
The manual doesn't mention it, and neither does its marketing copy. It may be that its steam sensor is just really good.
Not Totinos. You're fucked up for microwaving Totinos. You put that shit in the oven. It's way more. It's absolutely worth it.
But I mean, it's
You
been
cook that
way
shit in the
too
oven
consistent
every
with
time.
The whole wait.
Stupid.
Thoughts for reference, Texas Chainsaw, Brawlhalla, We Talk 24, Worms, any of them, War Honor, 8-Ball Pool, Team Fortress, Pummel Party, The Finals, Ultimate Chicken Horse.
What? It didn't show up here, so I'm confused. That thing didn't show up, so now I'm like, what? Is it? It was just a list of games, but I don't know what they said. Okay. Texas Chainsaw. We're not playing Texas Chainsaw. No fucking way. I'm not doing Brawlhalla. WWE would be very funny, but I don't think he owns it. Worms, no. For Honor would be funny. It depends on how many people play it. 8-Ball Pool. Team Fortress? I fuck with that. I love TF2. TF2 is on the list. Absolutely. Yes. Pummel Party, The Finals, Ultimate Chicken Horse. Maybe? Can you do 2v2? Can you do Speedrunners online? Yes? I'll do Speedrunners. I love that game. What's this for? Me and Void are going to do the Gaming Gauntlet next week. I was thinking about doing it for a while, but I wasn't really into it. I thought it would take a long time. But frankly, there's not really anything coming out between now and the end of the year, and so I need some stuff to do on stream anyway. So I'm just going to fucking do this. I have my big stream that I'm doing in mid-December. That's happening, by the way. We have the dates locked down, so we'll see. But there's just not many games. So I think I might just do this, and then we'll see how it goes. The thing is, probably only one of these can get on YouTube. So, you know, it's going to be like a side thing for a while. But when was the last time you played TF2? A long time ago. It's going to be a different world. I don't know if Void's ever played it. So it might be different for all of us. So we'll see. This is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could, yeah, we'll put this in the list down here. I fuck with that. That's a good list. I might take off Mario Kart. We'll see. He hasn't played TF2? Oh, dude, he's gonna fucking die.
for a 2-second pause between pops thing.
Play TF2 ranked? Absolutely not. I play Spy.
For me to
My
call
ass
that
is
a
not
coincidence.
ranking in that fucking game.
What's that? There's a button on the website that says feature sheet under additional documents. Did I write all that before clicking that button? Because it says it features a sound-based popcorn function right there.
Oh, shit.
So it is real.
Wow.
Good to know.
Fancy.
The other twist with this microwave, though, is that it doesn't appear to cook
Wait.
function.
Are you fucking joking? Are you serious? Wait. This one's 112. 113. Oh, I see. It's just... Is this KitchenAid? Wait, it's the same model. 113 at Best Buy. What? These are different. Huh. That shit really is the Best Buy.
Right there.
That's what I'm saying.
So it is real. Good to know.
To be honest, 1,000 isn't that crazy. You come from a privileged background. You're spending $1,000 on a microwave. I spent, I think, for my new one, like $250, $300. Having a how much are you cooking in that shit, man?
The other twist with this microwave, though, is that it doesn't appear to cook popcorn.
You got to spend money on the fridge and the oven first, and the dishwasher.
At full power.
What tax bracket are you
It takes
in?
noticeably longer than the Samsung machine does, and indeed most
Yeah, there are
microwaves
$50
I've ever
microwaves.
used.
We spent $300, I
But
think.
it doesn't have an inverter magnetron, and I don't hear it cycling.
A
so
what?
unless it's got some sort of half-wave
Why am I
rectified
watching the rest of this
50%
video?
power
He answered
mode,
the question.
I don't know what the heck it's doing.
Why is my ass
don't need to know
still
what any of
locked
that
on
means.
this?
This microwave is also weirdly slow at melting butter for some reason, but not at heating things in general. That's actually been something of a minor mystery that I'm still puzzled by, so I'm honestly not sure if the slow popcorn popping is intentional, but by golly, it nails it every time, so it's definitely worth the small added weight. So, I've technically shown you 3 microwaves in this video.
Thank you.
This Sharp from the late 90s, the Samsung from around 2010,
that expensive
and
as
the KitchenAid
KitchenAid.
from just last year.
Right.
All of them have perfectly functional popcorn buttons that work great, well enough to be useful, if not perfect, and fantastic, respectively.
Sure.
And the only way I found that out was by daring to use the popcorn button. Uncle
When he was
Orville may
told
want
not
us
to
press the button,
specifically.
but that's only out of fear of the unknown. Orville can't tell what microwave you've got, and he's just giving advice for the lowest common denominator.
Sure. Okay.
But you know what kind of microwave you have.
It's like when they
Or
tell you
if
not
you
to
don't
shake
yet,
the baby. It's like, well, sometimes
You can surely find out.
they want most people not to. It's a stupid
All it
joke.
takes is a press of a button.
Stupid.
At most, you'll waste a bag of popcorn. But even then, if you just
You have to
watch
tell
it as
people
it-
not to shake the baby because some people shake it like really hard, but you can shake it like a little. You
does
know,
its thing, you can stop it yourself if it's going on too long.
you can
or
do it a
start
little. Like
again
if it's really loud, if it's crying a lot.
stopped too soon. You're smart enough to figure that out, and you should. Honestly, you should check out all the features your microwave
Sometimes
has.
the baby likes it.
Sure,
Yeah,
many
they'll
of
start
them
giggling.
are clunky to access. A high-res dot matrix display and actual user
You don't
interface could
understand until you really want to shake the baby, bro. They tell you not to do it 100 times. It's like, is it fun to do? Why do they keep saying that? That shit must be just blissful.
really help with that, but that ship has sailed apparently.
That
And
shaking the baby must be ecstasy, the way that they're talking about it. I can't stop.
While they're often could really help with that
Hot broccoli.
access, a high-res dot matrix display.
Was this microwave made for one guy? Who invented this? Focaccia pizza? I've never eaten that.
And actual user interface could really help
Bacon wrapped appetizer.
with that, but that ship has sailed apparently. And while they're often of dubious
What's so funny is like it's just gonna cook it for a time. It's not like that's gonna change anything. It's just gonna be like, oh, all right, 2.5 minutes. Got it. Sure, I understand now.
usefulness, at least one or two of them might be great.
I think a
use the
poultry
sensor
pie is just a
reheat
chicken
function
pot pie,
all the
right?
time to take the guesswork out of leftovers. I just wish Samsung
Spicy
wouldn't make me
couscous
pick
platter?
between
I did not see
casserole, dinner plate.
You guys want to know something that fucked me up as a kid? So you guys know what couscous is, right? Couscous is a dish. Looks like this. It is, I don't know exactly what it is. Beans, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. Some kind of thing. However, a couscous is also an animal. I learned this from Lamb Chop. Shelly, whatever her name was. I thought he was that. And I was like, how do they prepare it? When I was a kid, they said, this is a couscous, and it's a common animal in wherever it's from, and she was holding it. And I was like, how does this become that? What happens there? Like Lamb Chop's play along? Yeah, hold on. Lamb Chop, couscous. Oh, no, they did it. Oh, no, that's two foods. I didn't think of that. I meant Lamb Chop puppet. Lamb Chop the sock puppet. Yeah, this one. Sherry Lewis. That's her name. Lamb Chop isn't like a big deal anymore, is it? Like Gumby is still... Nobody knows what Gumby is, do they? This is more just like a dog toy than anything else. People see this at like the dog toy aisle. Yeah. Not for a long-ass fucking time. Bro, Lamb Chop used to go crazy. People don't know Gumby? I think most people don't know Gumby. Right? How would they? There's like a scale of relevancy, and I think that like Lamb Chop is at the bottom, Gumby's down there. I think not Bugs Bunny, but like Looney Tunes in general. I guess Space Jam brought them back, but I don't know. Do the kids know who Foghorn Leghorn is? Oh.
And pasta. What does that even mean? And who knows, if you didn't buy the microwave oven you have at home yourself, it might have some tricks up
I know who Chicken Hawk is. Okay, well you had old parents probably.
its sleeve you didn't know about. This over-the-range microwave can actually be a
Chicken Hawk, he's like a little bastard that hates Foghorn Leghorn.
convection oven. It's got
I don't know
resistive
why
heating
he's like a
elements
character.
in addition to the magnetron.
There are a lot of like
and will
one-off
get its insides up to
Looney Tunes
450
characters
degrees
that
if you like.
only have one episode.
Apparently, the new model
Thank you,
even
Fabio
does
Prime.
air frying. Of
He wanted
course.
to eat him? Oh, is that what it is? This motherfucker. Henry Hawk. He was going to eat Foghorn Leghorn, and then he never did, because he's like way bigger than him. I like this cat. That one's cute. Why was the dog's name Mark Antony? What the fuck was up with that? Why was that his name?
Coney, do you know what to wear?
What? What?
Make sure to specify the food when Googling XDD.
What are you talking about? Why does she sound so smug with that? I don't know what she's talking. Thank you, cooking witch. It was a very strange visit from the cooking witch. There's gaming, counting, and cooking now. Okay. Awesome. Oh, we gotta get rid of buh. We gotta drop buh because it's not Halloween anymore. Yeah. Yep. It's not Halloween. Now we gotta get Christmas stuff up. Unless you guys want to get Thanksgiving stuff up, but that's a fuck-ass holiday. I don't want to do that. All right, Buzz gone. We can add normal Buzz back. Oh, here we go. A Holly Jolly Buzz. Dude, this is number 55 on trending. Are there any other holiday emotes I gotta add? Like a fucking... trending? Oh, wow, there's a lot. Holy shit. There's a whole bunch.
I don't have much, but I will give you some of my food,
Oh, thank you.
since you don't know many food.
Okay. Thank you, Brave Hobo. I appreciate. I don't know why he trailed off at the end there. You think it's too early for Christmas emotes? No. What is Peepo Fat? Do these replace any of our current... Oh, wait, this one's pretty good. Fuck a Thanksgiving. I kind of like this chills. I kind of like that one. We don't have chills at all, so I like that one quite a bit. I won't add too many. Can I add this? Can I add this, please? This one's Holly Jolly. Come on. Right? There we go. Here you go, everybody. Merry Christmas to all. I won't add all of them, but I will add that one. I don't want an XD. Hold on, bro. Let's get in the spirit. Let's get in the holiday spirit, man. Come on. Here come all the little elves. Holy shit, man. This is great. This one's the same. I don't feel like this gets used that much. Oh, it's not a girl anymore.
It does.
Hold on. I kind of want to... No, I like the girl more. Oh, she's gone. I can't turn her back on. Oh, well. Oops. Add this. I'll give you a There you go. I'm not adding falling pin. This is stupid. If we find a Christmas dog, can we get it back? Only if you guys use it well. You guys have a habit of using the same emote for everything, and it lowers its power. You guys got to find new uses for things. Expand your tastes a little bit. I'm so pissed off that dog is still here. I turned it off and everything. Okay. There's another video I wanted to watch, and this one's going to take a while. But it's been in my it was recommended in the chat or in the Discord for a long time, and honestly, I'm very curious. I need to know the answer to this video, because these go on for quite a while. What is the worst and weirdest of Monopoly? From Cam Sandwich 2 months ago, almost 400,000 views. I always see these Monopoly games, Chicago-opoly, Gay Monopoly, regular Monopoly, Colts, Detroit, Emo? Industry? Is that? Oh, it's a different language. There's all kinds of Monopoly. Let's find out exactly what the wild and weirdest of them are, because I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
How's it going, dudes? Well, I think this has gone on for long.
I thought he was Sneeko. I was like, wait, what channel am I on?
Enough. I've been hiding the truth
It was
from
the
you all
sunglasses
for some
that
time
did it.
now, and I think it's time for me to come clean, even if it will cost
How did
me
I get
everything.
here?
Ladies
He
and
tricked
gentlemen,
me.
I like Monopoly.
Boo!
Yes, being one of the most
Do
popular...
people still fuck with Monopoly? I feel like they don't. I feel like no Gen Alpha kid is ever going to play this. Do they play board games at all? I think board games hit like a nadir in the millennial space in like the mid-2010s with like Ticket to Ride and shit. And now it's like, it's only going to go down. Right? Board games are still a thing for families. Okay. Never mind then. That's sweet. I'm trying to teach my kid Candyland. I try to teach my kid, like, Candyland or Go Fish. He doesn't quite get it yet. And also, we play Simon Says, but she loses on purpose because the punishment is tickles, and she loves tickles. So she'll die. She'll lose on purpose and then give me an XDD face. And I'm like, dude, can you please try?
board games in the world, Monopoly has quite the large fan base behind it, most of us
Does
living
it?
in secret to avoid persecution. And as we know, with a large fan base comes a large profit
Chad, I
potential.
go car.
With a
What do
design
you
as
play?
simple as Monopoly's, you
Or
can
hat.
alter and add to it with a lot more ease than other games.
I think I
so
main
Hasbro
car
has decided
usually.
to take this opportunity
Thumbtack?
to create
It's not a thumbtack, jackass. It's a thimble.
a frankly absurd
Fake
amount of
Monopoly
different
fan.
versions to not miss out on a single target market. How many different versions? Well, for this video, I scrolled through 1,500 different official versions of the game on Board Game Geek, and
Oh my god. Monopoly. French. There's European. Longest game ever? Why the fuck would you buy that? Puerto Rico?
picked out the most confounding, weird, and just plain bad
That's a lot
versions
of
available.
Monopoly,
so with a lot
dude.
to cover, let's jump headfirst right into the worst and weirdest of Monopoly.
Please
For our first
do.
section, I want to highlight that we're only focusing on official Monopoly versions.
Right.
So how do you tell the difference between an official and a Kroger brand Monopoly? Well, the largest indicator that a game
there
is an
fake ones?
official
I didn't know
Monopoly
that.
product is if it has the full word of Monopoly somewhere in the title, as Hasbro holds the trade.
What is this? What goddamn extension am I missing now? Oh, it's 7TV. I just turned it off because chat was pissing me off, but it still shows up for some reason. So they just keep doing it. It's out of protest.
Marks for that title and the artwork. The most common way companies get around this is by instead putting the ending phrase "opoly" at the end of whatever their theme is.
Right,
So Chicago
okay.
Opoly here is not an official Monopoly version.
But
it
they
was
still
made
have
by
Go.
Late for the Sky. You can see this even more in the board
Ew.
design. The colors are switched around, the cards are renamed, and the art is all different. So
That's
as a quick
ugly.
guide, if it's a Monopoly, it's official. If it's a something Opoly, it's not.
Okay, I'm sure there's a horse Monopoly. I don't need to play Horseopoly.
As with everything,
Ew.
there are exceptions to this though, as 1983's Gay Monopoly is not an official version, as you can probably imagine. I've covered this gym before, but to highlight why we see all the Opolis around
I don't like that this is a recommended video. He has a whole video on gay Monopoly? I'll save that for later.
this game
curious.
tried to get away with using the
What if you got turned gay? What if gay Monopoly was your coming out moment? It was your awakening. That's how you realized.
full title and
For
was
next
quickly
Pride Month?
sued right out of existence for
Good point.
copyright infringement. With
In
all the
8 months,
changes
I'll
that
try
they
it
made to
out.
the
I
board,
wonder if it's on oh my god. Oh, it just goes in a circle. That's it! Go straight to Straight City! No! I might try this in June, man. I wonder if it's on Board Game Simulator. That might be fun.
cards, art, gameplay, and mascots, they would have been fine if they would have just changed the title. And I can say that with confidence because 2001's Gayopoly made it out completely unscathed.
Dude.
Quite a tough scene there, but honestly, what did they expect to happen? Now that we know how to tell the difference, let's start looking at the official versions of Monopoly that are sure to
Is
leave
that a
even we
fucking
know
stolen
unscathed.
character
Confidence
from
they
Mad
would've-
Magazine in the top right?
All the changes that they made to the board,
One of these? Oh, this guy? Yeah, I think he's Mad Magazine. Top left, but yeah. I thought I've seen that before,
cards,
but
art,
I mean,
and
maybe the same
reviews,
people
and
made it. I don't
revamped
know.
editions. Themed editions are the simpler and more well-known of the two. These are just the standard game of Monopoly with a new theme slapped on. No gameplay changes or new mechanics, just regular Monopoly with that one guy/thing in it. These versions are endless. I am not joking when I say that nearly every conceivable brand has been converted into a themed Monopoly edition.
I don't
because it is
believe you.
Easy, it is noticeable, and fans will buy it. Since these are all practical,
Bro,
because it is
counts with
easy,
the
it is
opposite
noticeable, and
direction?
fans will buy
This is how you do 3? What the fuck is that? What culture is that? Ew. Who does 3 like this? I do this. Some people do this. This is pussy shit. Because this is like hand strain. You know what I mean? Moving your thumb and your pinky. I do this. This feels good. And this feels real. You know what I mean? We do an okay sign for 3 in China? Like this? Really? You start with the pinky? That's weird. Ugh.
buy it. Since these are all practically
Yuck.
the same thing, we are going to rush
That
through
last one is how you do it. This? Ow! This hurts my pinky to do, man. Do 4? Like this. You do that. You start with the thumb. Pussy.
46 different themed
Wrong?
monopolies
No.
that managed to catch my attention so that you
How do you do I'm not
understand the
answering
sheer
that.
depth of the pool that I dove in. So strap yourselves in because you have
The
no
thumb
idea
is a
what
finger,
you're getting yourself
man.
into here. 3, 2, 1.
Turn it on.
Run it. Monopoly Deluxe Edition. Monopoly Disney.
Obviously.
Monopoly Simpsons.
Yes.
Monopoly Pokemon.
I played that.
Monopoly Official NFL Edition.
Every team?
Which determines the value of each team based on how good they are.
This is fucked up. Wait, the Packers? I thought they were good. They're like a legacy team. Packers at second? Oh, dude, Eagles fans are molding. My Eagles! That's kind of messed up. I guess you could put it out every year, though.
Welcome to
That's not the start? Oh, it's not?
NFL Edition, which
That's the
determines
end?
value.
Oh, you're right. It's Seahawks? Wait, I thought they were good. Rams? What's this team? I've never heard of that team. What is that? Raiders, Bucks? What year was this? Yeah, I was reading it wrong. Browns all the way over here? The Browns are half good? That's stupid. I thought the Titans were ass.
Value of each team based on how good they are.
Whatever.
Welcome to 2003, Seattle. Monopoly Here and Now BuzzFeed Edition.
Oh my
Monopoly
God.
United States Air Force.
Good for
Monopoly
them. Put that on the
Family
base.
Guy.
Obviously.
Monopoly Australia.
Fun.
Monopoly America. Monopoly Texas. Which
I like
they've
that shape.
somehow fit into a Texas-shaped box.
That's cool.
Monopoly One Piece.
Obviously.
Monopoly Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Monopoly Yu-Gi-Oh.
Jujutsu
Monopoly JoJo Siwa.
That's cute.
Monopoly
Good for
Britney
her.
Spears.
All of
Monopoly
them?
Jeff Foxworthy.
You don't need
Monopoly
that.
Dale Earnhardt, not NASCAR, just Dale Earnhardt.
Okay,
Monopoly
good for him.
Manchester United. Monopoly Arsenal. Monopoly
Is it every team?
Indianapolis
Colts, but
Super
that's
Bowl
Super Bowl Colts,
41
right.
Champions Commemorative
That's fine, that
Edition.
makes sense.
Just add one more to this. Monopoly Redskins. Monopoly My NBA, which lets you
Your
determine the
NBA?
value of each team. Monopoly Blackpool and the Fiddle Coast Edition.
What is that?
Monopoly
That's
Bournemouth
probably
and
another team.
Pool Edition. Monopoly
Okay.
Gloucester and the Fiddle
What the
Coast
fuck
Edition.
is this? Where are
Monopoly
we going? What is Bournemouth and Pool? I thought it was a soccer team, but what the fuck is going on here? Is this a city? Where are we? It's the normal pieces. This looks rich as hell. Like, this costs $300. It's British. It's an authorized game.
Bournemouth and Pool Edition.
Okay.
Monopoly Gloucestershire. The 1-2 punch of Monopoly Cleveland and Monopoly Detroit.
Yuck. What's the biggest thing in Cleveland? Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, obviously.
Cleveland and
That's the one reason to go to Cleveland. Detroit has the Fox Theater, I don't know what that is, and the General Motors headquarters. That's
Monopoly Detroit.
sure, whatever, man.
Monopoly John Deere. Monopoly Warhammer. Monopoly the .com edition.
Ooh, I gotta fuck with
Monopoly
that.
SpongeBob meme edition.
Oh, not just normal
Monopoly
SpongeBob.
Heinz
Ketchup?
Inflatable Monopoly.
I like
Monopoly
that.
U.S. Stamps edition.
Why would
Monopoly
you-
City of Utica. Monopoly
York?
Virgin Money. Go on, it's payday. Monopoly
I'll give it up for that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I was trying to come up with a punchline, but he did it for. That was pretty funny. I'll give it up for that one. That was good. I'll give it up. I like that one.
D-Day.
Wait, D-Day?
Monopoly Virgin Money. Go on, it's payday. Monopoly
Is, like, are the bunkers the blue spaces? How do you win this? Oh, we get to go home! This would be hell. You keep going to go and circling around over and over.
D-Day. Monopoly America's World War II. Monopoly Emo. Not the people, the Dutch shipping company.
Oh.
Monopoly Advanced Semiconductor Materials Lithography Special Edition.
The T-Box? What the fuck is a T-Box? Their head is gears.
Scott the Woz Monopoly.
Oh, shit! That's real?
Hey y'all, Cam here. Monopoly Tutankhamun in the golden age of the pharaohs, Monopoly Bass Fishing, and Monopoly House Divided, where no joke, you pick a political party to represent and go around trying to buy as many electoral votes as possible.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Too soon. Wait, I'm sad now. Too soon. Can you imagine what kind of person or what kind of group you would play this game with? Like, how would you even bring up this concept? You just have a really fucked up racist uncle that doesn't want to do anything with you, and you're like, hey, Jim, I've got an idea.
Topical. There you have 46 different reskins of the exact same game sold at market. And remember, I scrolled through 1,500 of these things, and that isn't even all of them.
I was gonna say,
but that is just the first type
high.
of Monopoly release. And while themed editions are neat, the revamped editions...
I played this, and it takes forever. What, the House Divided one? Why that one specifically?
...are definitely more interesting.
This guy uploaded a review of the Apprentice game 2 hours before Trump got shot. I don't know why you told me both of those things. Like, they're correlated, but thank you for the information.
Revamped editions can
like, you could have just told me the first part?
Range from tie-ins to sticking with the Monopoly brand, but what sets them apart is that they each try to change up the Monopoly gameplay in some new way.
Gotcha.
These can be with changes to the movement, the board, the rules, or sometimes even the entire structure of the game. I've got 10 revamped editions that I'd like to show off here,
Please
all
do.
ranging
I would love to see
wildly
them.
in terms of quality and wackiness.
Sure.
So let's start off with the logical first step, Monopoly Gamer. Monopoly Gamer sees you take control of one of your favorite Mario
I remember this one now.
There
Yeah, it's not
are
even
no
Nintendo.
Luigi or Shy Guy tokens.
Yeah, it's
Monopoly
just
Gamer sees you take control of a Mario character.
I own this one. Actually, I did anyway. I don't know where it is now. He's got a fucked up Donkey Kong, though. I didn't have that. With the Sonic the Hedgehog eye coming out like a visor. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I had this one. My family got it for me.
As you move around the board trying to collect
get coins
and fight bosses. The player with the highest score at the end of the game wins. Monopoly Gamer plays way different than your standard Monopoly, as instead of running a marathon of endurance, you're running a sprint to the finish. Coins act as your currency, but what you're really gunning for are points, which you can get by buying properties or beating bosses.
Oh, I don't
one of
remember
which
this,
appears
actually.
every time
Maybe I played
someone
something
reaches
else.
go. There are only 8 bosses in the game, and once all the bosses have been beaten, the player with the highest score wins. So if you're playing with a standard sized group, this thing will be over in less than 40 minutes. I always thought Monopoly would
That's a
be
pretty
more
good
fun if
time.
I got to play less of it. But bosses aren't the only people you're fighting, as you can get just as violent with your friends. One of the die has been replaced by a power-up die, which can be rolled before or after you move and can either grab you coins or make others lose coins.
Okay.
This sounds like a whole lot of fun, but you know what it doesn't sound like? Monopoly. There's no buildings, there's no railroads, there's not even a bankruptcy mechanic.
Then what's
you know
the
what
point?
This is just a Mario Party board game with points instead of stars.
Can we
which
play
is
this on stream? Hold on. Hold. Yes. Oh, there's a Mario Kart one. Oh, shit. I've been trying to find a way to get Tabletop Sim back in the stream because I think it's very funny. Oh, shit. Look at, they got a little Mario house. Maybe me and Void could do this in the Gamer Gauntlet. Oh my god, there's a lot. Pyramid scheme? Turkish? There's a lot of stuff here. Get your choice of stuff, man. There's Monopoly for it. Maybe I'll have a really cool Monopoly segment of the stream. Every stream will play a 3-hour game of Monopoly. It's a different board every time. Wouldn't that be so much fun?
Probably why it sounds like a lot of fun. So is this a good revamped Monopoly? Brother, there is no Monopoly here. No. It does sound like a good game though. Next up, Monopoly Electronic Banking. Monopoly Electronic Banking
Isn't this just the same, but there's a different way to
Monopoly board,
get
but
money?
Completely removes the cash from the game,
Right.
instead giving each player a credit card that they use to keep track of their
Cool.
funds.
I had this one. Yeah, I think this one's probably really popular, right? Because you don't have to
Last
worry
man
about the
standing
money.
wins. As I mentioned, the game has no cash included. When you need to add or spend money, you place your card into this console, which keeps track of how much money each player has.
Right.
Other changes to the game include increasing property prices, a la Monopoly here in
Kiev?
now. The railroads are now airports. And yeah, I think that's it. This is the exact opposite of Monopoly Gamer. This
No cheating either. I mean, I would cheat. I would add another 0 when I typed it in. I'd be like, oh, you landed on my property. You owe me $100. Oh, no, $1,000. Oops. Oh, man. Sorry. My mistake. Oh, when did that happen? Like 4 turns ago? Oh, I don't remember. I guess we'll have to stop playing.
is literally
I would
just
absolutely cheat in this game.
Monopoly with a digital currency shtick, and no other gameplay changes. So is this a good revamped Monopoly? Brother, there is no revamp here.
It's the
No.
same.
Okay, so just to clarify, if you set out to make a quality revamped Monopoly, by definition, you need to change up some of the mechanics to make the game more
Coney, when he lands on a bad space. Wait, I'm the thimble, actually. You think I just co-opt other people's pieces? I land on go to jail. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I'm the dog. I forgot I'm the dog. My aunt is next to me like, no, I'm definitely the dog. No, I'm the dog. I forgot to say that. I'm the dog. I've always been the dog. I totally forget. Let me roll again.
fun while keeping the spirit of the original game intact. So let's bring
that's
out the
my
next guy and
property.
see if
I
we can do
forgot.
a little bit better.
I found the old deed in an old chest up in the attic somewhere. Sorry, it belongs to me.
Why does he look so...
Oh shit,
we can do
Millennial
a
Monopoly,
little bit
finally. This thing's heckin' epic.
Why does he look so...
He has a participation medal. Oh my god. Is that our
punchable?
legacy,
Monopoly
my generation?
for millennials. Forget real estate. You can't afford it.
There's a crying emoji. Cool glasses, a hashtag. Oh my god. You know, we used to be the cool generation. Companies used to be like, wow, these millennials are so cool and they don't want to do any work. They're too cool and we don't know how to motivate them. We used to, like, think we were going to change the world. It's crazy.
Anyway, relatable.
Man.
Monopoly for millennials sees players acquiring destinations
happen to you
instead of
too.
properties, as they try to collect the most experiences by visiting places, escaping jail, etc.
This is like my chat.
The player with the most experiences when the last destination is bought wins. This game is very good, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Each player selects...
Guys, those are banned for some reason. All of those get auto-modded. I don't know when it happened, but you're not allowed to plus or minus 2. I think one of the mods changed it. So you guys are blocked here. You might be able to do ones, though.
their token and starts with $100. Then the player
No
with
Northern Lion bits? That's insane that you say that. I don't know if you're being ironic. That's the thing about online culture. Every bit is your bit if you were the last person to do it.
the most
That's bait, you think?
student loan debt goes first. I mean, it's just one after the other. As with most modern Monopoly versions, they've completely gutted this thing of essential mechanics. No houses, no railroads, no bankruptcy? Wouldn't that add to the whole poverty is
Then what
cool
do you
shtick
have
they're going
instead?
for here? Believe it or not even the dumbest thing in this game. Let's see the whack crap. Because there's no bankruptcy mechanic, what happens when you land on another player's space but don't have enough to pay? Well, absolutely nothing. It's just the next player's turn. Wow, what a payoff. All the property
Awesome.
spaces are worth extremely low dollar amounts. The cheapest
Okay.
being $10 because that's all you can afford. Bike shares have replaced railroads and carry quite the effect, as when you land on one, you can travel to any space on the board as long as you pay $10 for each bike share you pass.
What the fuck? This is the easiest game. I guess if everybody's playing it, then it's a level playing field. Why would you play this?
Awesome.
What
Stop
the fuck?
trying to fix the railroads. They are the only part
Yeah,
that
this
people
economy
don't
is
hate.
fucked
You can't
up.
trade money or destinations for experience tokens, showing the game's message that money can't buy everything.
Okay.
Except when you pay to get out of jail, you get one of these tokens. So if you keep getting sent there, you're basically buying these for $15 a pop. You're right, millennial man. Adulting is hard.
Oh my
I mean, it
God.
can't be that hard to just beat him up. This
It
game
was a
is
cool thing to say back then, man. That's what we said. When you do a thing, you have to tell the world.
way worse than
It
I
was so
originally
cool.
thought. If I'm being honest, this should be way later in the video with the other travesties, but we're gonna move on. So is this a good revamped Monopoly? No, not even close. Monopoly pizza game. This game showcases just how important theming is, because this is the exact same thing as Monopoly for millennials.
Oh.
It follows the same rules, it has the same win condition.
How do you
only
make the
difference is
pizza?
It doesn't make me want to stick a sword in a light fixture. This game is just oozing personality.
Oh, God. This shit stinks. It smells terrible in here. I could just see. Oh, my God. This is so unappealing. I'm kind of hungry, though. It's working on me. I'm kind of pissed off that pepperoni is the last one. I mean, it's the most popular, right? Mac and cheese. What is that? Mito? Does anyone know what that is? Pineapple. That should be here because that would be the meme, right? Spinach, I guess. Tomato. Do you know what this is? Miso? Pepperoni is ass, by the way. Chatter, hold. You are being the greatest contrarian we have seen in years. Oh, it's not miso. That's the money. It's bacon. Never mind. I'm stupid. Pepperoni's delicious. Yeah, it is bacon. Why is olive this high up? That's disgusting. What's your guys' go-to topping? You only get one. I get two. I get pepperoni and green peppers. Like a Ninja Turtle. Bacon's pretty good. I'll go half pepperoni, half sausage. It depends on the place, too, because sometimes the sausage is better. Y'all ever get grilled chicken on a pizza? That shit bangs if you get it from the good place. And I hate Domino's, but the one thing they do good, their beef goes absurd. Everything else is gross, but that beef is crazy. Beef on the pizza is nuts. Everywhere else is bad. What is that? Probably just like a cheese thing, right? Domino's beef is nuts. Pepperoni and banana pepper? Ugh. I do green pepper and pepperoni usually, but it depends.
It comes in a unique pizza box
Prosciutto?
style
Shut
box.
up. Just
When
get
you
pepperoni, fancy ass.
Open the box, a fake Detroit-style pizza is the first
God.
thing that greets you, and the tokens are shaped as slices that you can put together to make a full pizza.
Delicious.
These two are literally the exact same game, and yet the aura difference is absurd. All because they actually cared when making
Well, it's a
this
different
one.
kind
So,
of
is this
game
a good
entirely.
revamped Monopoly? No, it has all the same problems that the last one did, but I honestly would not mind owning
How do you
this
make a
one. It
pizza
looks
in this game?
really cool.
Wait a minute. Hold. Insane Monopoly? 5 tracks across 2 boards, 147 properties. I don't want to play Insane Monopoly. New jail board. Wow. Oh my God. Bro, they have cruises, railroads, airports, cable, trash, electric, water, gas, telephone, sewage, the internet. Oh my God, dude. It's a cokehead game. This is the kind of game that you come up in within a dream and you have to furiously write down so you don't forget anything. This guy was touched by the hand of God with this idea. There's a Subway. Do you get to change the... I've got to stop looking at this. I didn't even see the pizza one. Sorry. This is its regular Monopoly, but he's up to something. Why is he sneaky? I don't see Pizza Monopoly. Scripted. Whatever. I guess they don't have it.
What's that? You want more Monopoly based on food? Do
you have any more?
Chocolate Monopoly. Wow, made from real Belgians.
Oh.
Chocolate Monopoly plays a lot like your standard game. You place all the chocolate properties to the side, and then you spin the spinner.
But
heresy, live for
but
your
I can only
viewing
eat it
anguish.
once.
This one's a little weird. There's no dice, there's no houses, there's no cards, there's no money, there's no pieces. You don't even move on the board. Heck, in Chutes and Ladders, you at least move. Here's how Chocolate Monopoly works.
If somebody brought Chocolate Monopoly to the function, I'd be like, dude, can you just give it a fucking rest for one day? Do you need a fancy food? We're gonna cut off your toe, man. You have a problem. We already have pizza here at the party. You don't need more food. I don't need more chocolate at the party with my Monopoly. Sorry, I ate all the pieces. Then why are we playing it? Bro always does this shit. Why you always got a chocolate board game? Anybody want to play chocolate Scrabble? All the X's are gone because he ate them.
Works. Spin the spinner, and whatever color it lands on, you put one of that colored chocolate on the board.
I don't want to eat
Once
all
the
the
color set
chocolate
is
games,
full,
man.
The next person that spins that color
Chocolate
gets all
Yahtzee?
of those
Yahtzee! Oh!
chocolates.
Bro ate all the dice!
Whoever has the most at the end.
This is so stupid. I would take the whole cup. I would go shika 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 up to all sixes. Yahtzee.
And wins. Game? Hardly, but at least you get to
I
eat
guess
some
I could do that with normal dice too. I could do that with a normal game.
Scrumptious chocolate from playing.
Oh, that's
once.
stupid.
Yep,
Okay.
only one of each chocolate in this bad boy. So unless you save the pieces
is
for a
dumb.
repeat play, this is a one and done experience.
Chocolate
which I
Risk?
think was the intention because the board
Oh,
is made
this
from
is stupid.
paper. There's no reason to go hard on this one, as it wasn't made to be a competent board game. It was made to give you and your friends an excuse to sit around a table and eat chocolate. So I'll give it a pass on everything except playing Monopoly with a spinner. That
I
is
guess,
just
but this shit looks old. That shit's chalky as hell by now. There's no way you could play this today, right?
nasty. Advertisement. No, not a sponsorship. It's Monopoly Empire.
Oh.
Monopoly Empire is the
Oh my god. Xbox, Coke, My Little Pony, McDonald's, EA. Did they pay to be in this? Transformers? Is every property... Oh, dude, who's the first one?
classic game.
Who's
with all the
Baltic
properties
Avenue?
switched-
Nerf! I'd be mad as hell. All the toys are early. Samsung and Coke are the top two. Okay. Intel down here, damn, they need to move up now, I think. Actually, I think they're doing bad now, right? Didn't they all in on AI and they didn't get anything for it? Angry Birds stay winning? Where are they? Oh, shit. Okay. Above Spotify. That's kind of crazy.
out for well-known brands like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and is that Rovio? Monopoly Empire plays exactly like your standard Monopoly, except for when it doesn't, with the biggest change coming to the game's win condition. See, when you purchase a property, you get a tile of varying size based on the brand's value, and you add that to your
Guitar Hero Live? Bro thinks he's on the team with eBay and Samsung?
tower.
Damn, Spotify was tiny back then. That's crazy to look at. Universal's up here. No Disney. I guess Disney is their own thing, right? Huh.
Rent is the same for all.
3 Yahoos? What the fuck is that? Even back then? Well, you got 3 of them, man.
Your properties based on the height of your tower, and the first player to fill their tower to the top wins.
Oh.
This game is over in minutes. I have played this quite a few times, and none of them have ever reached the half-an-hour mark. It is lightning fast. The only other major factor is that they changed the dice up a little bit, adding the deal face, which forces you to swap the top company of your tower with another player, which keeps the game unpredictable. Out of all the revamped versions we've covered so far, this one probably does the best job keeping the Monopoly feel
Why is it
intact
over
with a
so
cool
fast?
new idea.
Chat, pick your piece. What are you? I'm the Happy Meal. Are you guys gaming? Xbox? You're gaming? Okay. There's Beats, an Angry Bird, a Coke, and a car. I'm a Happy Meal for sure.
With
and
my
I'll fight
only
for
gripes
it.
being
I'm
the
not playing the
minute
game unless I get the
playtime and
Happy
the fact
Meal.
that they've removed the railroads for seemingly no reason. Come on, man. Even the utilities made it in. Just make them Amtrak spaces and have them take value away from your tower or something. Advertisement. No, not a sponsorship. Wait, yes it is. I gotta keep you on your toes. We've seen a lot of monopolies,
That's pretty
and one
good.
thing that they all have in common, at least the ones with self-respect, is that they all use dice.
Is this a dice company sponsor?
The problem with most of
Holy
these
shit,
little bugs,
man.
they're not easily replaceable by common household items. Is that a 3? To solve this issue, the folks at Rollin' Dice Limited
I like this guy. This guy's funny.
are launching a Kickstarter to bring
I gotta
forth
watch more
a
of this
new
guy's
wave
stuff.
of dice storage and transport as
Oh,
standard.
I would never do this, but if you really like dice, then go for it, I guess.
See what else Monopoly has in store for us. Monopoly, longest game ever. I beg to differ. Monopoly longest game ever is an inflated version of Monopoly, not to be confused with the inflatable Monopoly, that has only one goal. Make sure that this game takes as long as possible to finish via various slowdown mechanics. Whoever has the most money when the last property is purchased wins.
What I feel like is a board game, you can't afford to antagonize your audience. Like, games doing this shit is one thing, but as a board game, it's like, it's so easy to not play a board game, right? I'm trying to think of a multiplayer video game that pisses people off. I can't really think of any. Like, single-player games are just, like, getting over it, or rage bait games or whatever, but Pico Park? Yeah, but Pico Park isn't there to, like, it's not the same, right? Mario Party? Oh, maybe. It's fascinating to me to say, fuck you in board game form. Like, the whole point of this bit is to pull it out at the party and everybody groans or like, oh, and then you don't actually play it. Why would you subject yourself to this?
That doesn't sound so bad. How many properties are we talking about here? Oh, just 66.
Oh my god.
In order to cause the subtitle,
It's
the
the
game
insane
has gone
Monopoly
out of its
again.
way to make sure that getting those properties moves as slowly as possible through various changes to the mechanics. The biggest one being that you can only use one die.
What?
Maximum of 6 spaces at a time on this board, and you can't roll doubles to go again. Yeah, it's gonna take a smidge. On top of that, auctions have been removed, and free parking cash is now an official rule.
Do you guys ever do auctions? I never did that at my house. I don't even know how you're supposed to do it. I think I played it on the Super Nintendo, and they did it, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
And hilariously, going
I don't think
bankrupt has
auctions are
also
like a
been
normal
removed
thing.
because they don't want anyone to be able to lose and leave the table early. So now if you run out of money, you go into debt. I am 100% in support of this decision.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Horrible.
That's kind of
Amazingly,
funny. I
for
kind of
once
like
in their
that.
career, Hasbro has thought ahead when designing the game.
That's getting
If one of
good.
these games lasts for an absurd length, there's a very real possibility that the bank might run out of money. But hark, we've anticipated this. Check the back of that $5 bill. Yes, on the back of these bills are 4 smaller bills. So if you've managed to deplete the bank's vault, the game tells you to just rip the bills in half until
No
everything is squared
way.
away. I need to move on. I can see the Federal Reserve taking notes.
No
With everything I've
fucking
seen, it looks
way.
like LGE took their original goal and managed to achieve it, keeping the original Monopoly spirit while also making sure that the game takes absolutely forever.
Again, these are tremendous ideas. It's very funny, but who the fuck is like, if I go into debt, I'm not going into debt. I died. I have no money and I died poor on the street.
Making it probably
Who
the
would do
best
this?
revamped edition that we've seen so far. Just kidding, looks can be deceiving, so let's see how they biffed it at the 1 yard line. See, there are 66 property spaces on the board, but that does not mean there are 66 properties. For the new spaces, they did not create new properties, instead simply making each property be represented 3 times, and once you buy one of that property, you get all 3.
That sucks.
On top of
Why
that,
did they
each
do
color
that?
set now only has 2 properties, so locations that were present in the original game have been cut to make sure that everyone has an even number. These 2 changes actually have reduced the total number of properties to 22.
I was gonna say, that sounds like it would go faster now. Because you get all the spots quicker and people will land on them more. That's crazy.
Which is 6 less than the original game, and with more chances to get a specific one on a trip around the board.
Yeah.
This combined with the fact that the game ends once the last property has been purchased, and on average, LGE will likely take less time to complete than your standard Monopoly game failures.
It didn't even work, man. It doesn't even function like it's supposed to. It just looks long.
I'm surrounded by failures.
It looks big.
Not for
It looks
millennials.
the same,
Not the
dude.
longest game ever. I bet this one isn't even a virgin. I'm not even gonna pretend that we've got better games on the horizon. Just show me what's up next.
That's very funny.
What a great idea! Monopoly Socialism, because winning is for capitalists.
Oh, is this gonna get me in trouble if I watch it? Are you guys gonna be mad at me?
You
I'm
better
watching this
believe
one.
it is. Despite the apparity
let's see
of
what
the classic
Hasbro
on the
has to
side of the
say.
box, Monopoly Socialism is
Don't
an
be mad
official
at- don't be
Hasbro-produced
mad, okay?
product. If it wasn't, it would have been gay monopolied in less than a week. How Monopoly Socialism works is that players will try to see who can improve
Not
community
after last
projects
night.
10 times first using their own money and money from the community fund that all players have access to. Players can choose to add money to the community fund at various points, and everyone collects $50 when someone passes go. The game ends when one player reaches 10 improvements to win, or the community fund runs out of money, in which
Okay.
case everyone loses. Now, I will give the game a lot of credit here. Adding a semi-cooperative aspect to the Monopoly formula is a really cool idea that massively shakes up the gameplay.
I would absolutely be taking from the community fund at every possible opportunity. I would not be contributing, and I would be taking quite a bit.
It looks like it's pretty well balanced.
I mean, how else do you win, man? I'm trying to win the game. You play to win the game.
Too.
I don't
want to
play Monopoly, man.
Strategy going
If you're
into
gonna
your
force
moves,
me to
or if
play
you
it, I'm
want to
gonna
risk
cheat.
a group loss to go for that last push to get you the win. Honestly, from a
Coney to the gulag.
gameplay perspective,
I guess
this looks
socialism
like a really
doesn't work.
solid title. Too bad the presentation is driving me up the wall and into the ceiling fan. This game is insufferable. All of the humor comes from the same school as Monopoly for millennials. I'm talking devastating blows, like the no-tip vegan restaurant or the We're All Winners school. Stuff that was
Okay.
played out in 2014
Good one,
and
Mr.
has
Monopoly.
the maximum impact of a nose
Scathing.
exhale at best.
Damn, that's a big-ass phone. Am I crazy? Is it just the... This shit looks like a tablet. Is it just perspective?
But I would be lying
Times 2? Oh, shit, I'm rich. We got a times 2 in chat. That's huge.
if I said that I wasn't very interested in trying this game out due to that inventive gameplay, so I can't treat it as harshly as the other
Multiplayer.
worm from earlier. Hey, do you know how most of
Thanks,
these modern
Joey.
boards have been trending towards gutting features from the game to make it less complicated?
Uh-huh.
Well, get a load of this guy. It doesn't even have a board. Monopoly Cash Grab. Probably the most
Do you even
accurate
play
title
it,
on
or
this
does it
list.
just-
Monopoly Cash Grab is very simple. Load up the cash gun and spin the spinner. Whoever it lands on takes the cash gun and shoots money and chance cards out of it for the other players to collect. Chance cards
Cool.
can be used at any time to mess with the game.
That's not Monopoly. That's a different game. This is Elephant the Elephant, but instead of butterflies, it's dollars.
The spinner is spun again to pick
The ultimate Coney prop? Wait.
the next gunner. Whoever has
That's
the
pretty
most
good.
cash when the gun is out of
Did
money
somebody
is
say
the winner.
Twitch Prime?
This was made just to cash in on when everyone was all over those cash guns. It is
I kinda like
quite
that.
literally a Monopoly cash grab.
Oh, I didn't know that cash guns were like a meme. Were these like popular back then? It seems very like LMFAO 2010s. I think I vaguely remember something like that. I don't like 3D Monopoly, man. You don't? He looks normal to me. Maybe a little weird. Oh, shit, I forgot to beg for primes. We just got ads. Sorry, everybody. Hey, do you guys at Twitch Prime or Tier 1s? Use it now. Here come the ads. If you haven't gotten them, you're about to. Here they come.
Grab. Is it going to be fun to spray your friends with cash? Of course it is, but this is not a Monopoly game. It's an accessory with a win condition.
Right.
Alrighty, I only have one try left to showcase a good revamp before we reach the games of no return.
Okay.
So I've picked my champion, and I think we've got a winner here. This is Monopoly City, a fantastic little game that has you not only purchase properties, but also
Thank you,
improve
Giromo.
them by building houses, factories,
Like
stadiums,
Geronimo?
parks, skyscrapers, and a
Thank you
whole
for the prime.
host of other buildings to increase their
Thanks,
value.
Air.
Buildings can be put anywhere, but
Altax.
you are limited by the amount of space in your district, so you need to plan ahead if you want to maximize your value. The railroad spaces have been replaced, but by planning permission spaces, which will either let you put down buildings like prisons or sewage plants in opponent districts to decrease their value, or let you put water towers or parks in your own district to protect you from those in the future.
Oh, this shit's complicated. I'm not playing this. More prisons?
But just because the spaces
For
aren't there
profit
doesn't
now!
mean the railroads are gone, as they can now be built on any space on
We were making jokes about the at the Ludwig event. We were because we were saying what's the worst thing we could say on broadcast that would lose us the sponsors. So it was sponsored by YouTube and Red Bull. And it would have been very easy to say we were sponsored by RedTube. And we asked the sponsor about that. We were like, what happens if we say that? He's like, well, we lose a lot of funding. I was like, all right, I'll try to be careful then. Never mind. We were talking about the Red Bull for-profit prison, seeing if we could fly that on the air. They weren't into it for whatever reason, so.
under the right conditions to connect properties on a rail line. There is so much depth and counterplay to this game.
I
and
asked
all of it
because I did the AFK Journey sponsor for Alpharad, and I called it AFK Arena twice. They're different games for some reason.
happens while respecting
Good heart
the
attack
original
plug. Dude, I don't think that's my fault. I talked about this yesterday. It is not my fucking fault that Void drank 9 Red Bulls and I said his heart might pop. I think Red Bull would tell you that too. And if they don't, they're irresponsible. If you expect Void to drink 9 Red Bulls of various flavors and then go dance on the DDR machine and you don't expect him to keel over and die, that's on you.
Monopoly.
No, Red Bull is actually good for you. Didn't Ludwig and Logan Paul have a fight about that? Because Ludwig was saying that Logan Paul doesn't actually drink Prime all day, every day. And Logan Paul was, because he puts water in the Prime. And Logan's trying to tell people that he drink. Why am I getting into this? The Logan Paul situation is crazy.
Design instead of...
He called Ludwig a blockhead. Which I think he was trying to be mean about his look. But it made him sound like Lucy from Peanuts. I love calling people blockhead. I think I'm going to keep doing that. That's very funny.
Trying to one-up it.
Charlie Brown villain. Yeah, exactly.
In the process.
You
This game
blockhead.
has a great idea,
That's
great
funny.
execution, and great gameplay. And
Good
might well be
grief.
my favorite Monopoly of all time. If you like Monopoly, I highly recommend
I
checking
don't.
out
I
the city.
don't. Thank you for the
there's not a
recommendation. I'm not
single
playing
bad
that shit.
thing in this entire game. Okay, I lied. There's more to the game, and it's bad, alright?
How
See,
bad?
Most of my good memories of the game are moot if I want to play it again, because I completely forgot that when we played the game, we entirely ignored one of the components because of how stupid it was. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the trading unit. What if we took the red-hot action of building houses on your properties and locked them behind some arbitrary restriction? That's Hasbro, doing what they do best, screwing things up. Now granted, the trading unit does serve some nifty functions. It adds a timer to auctions and trades that force people to think and act quickly, which adds more stress to these actions.
Trading
but they
unit?
couldn't just leave it there. No, we have to add just one more thing to the trading unit. A light wheel tied to property construction. How does it work? Well, when you want to build one of your properties, go ahead and hit the button on the trading unit, and it will tell you how many houses you are allowed to build this turn completely at random.
What? That's awesome. I love that. What if I land on the train? You can build one train. I'm on Baltic Avenue. Where am I going to put that? Congratulations. Here's a train for Illinois.
It's like they need to meet a bad idea quota for every game. Unreal.
Okay.
I should not have to pray every time that I want to build houses.
I
You aren't
kinda
even
fuck with that. I
guaranteed
kinda
you can
like
put
it.
even one down.
I
since
love the
the
RNG
railroad
bullshit.
symbol is here. 3 people are coming up on your color set and you're loaded with cash. Boy, they'll sure be seething when they land on your freshly built free public transportation. I'm convinced at this point that Monopoly needs house rules in order to survive, because playing any of these games, rules as written, is just nonsense.
That's funny.
If you like Monopoly, then I highly recommend checking out
I
the
just came in here. Why does bro look like Sneeko? Bro, that's what I said. When I first clicked on the video, I was like, what the fuck? Did I get tricked?
city, as long as the first thing that you do is toss the trading unit and never look back. And it is now time. We have endured quite the collection of vile pieces leading up to here, and as a reward, we must now bear witness to the
I shouldn't say X looks like Y, because that's like my least favorite form of people being funny. It used to be funny when somebody's like, wow, this guy looks like this guy. And now it's just been ruined by Gen Alpha and Zoomers. I hate this shit. Because it's not even good anymore. People just want, like, they desperately grasp at straws for, like, an easy dunk. I hate it.
Dumbest versions
can't
of
stand
Monopoly
that
that have ever polluted the retail space. These 3 bums somehow managed to release 1 year at a time consecutively from 2018 to 2020. So we'll travel backwards from youngest to oldest, and hopefully by the end of this, I'll have convinced you that maybe the regular Monopoly really isn't that bad. Starting off with 2020 Hasbro, we've got an absolute heater with Monopoly for sore losers.
This game's for me. I was crying at a game of Monopoly because my mom won. We played for like 2 months, and I was about to win, and then she won. We played every night for 2 months. This isn't a joke, for 60 days. And she barely won. She was trying to lose. She felt bad. Months? Yes. That's my recollection. Maybe it was just 1 month. But we played every night for a while, and she won every time. I was very mad. I was like 19.
For me? Monopoly for sore
I'm kidding. I was like 8, but it would have been funny.
for losers is deceitfully bad, as when you take a glance at the game, it has all the makings of a good yet unbalanced Monopoly title. But when you look just a little bit closer, the game begins to show one really rotten core. The main shtick of FSL is the sore loser tokens. Whenever you have to do a negative thing like paying
I need
rent,
a lot of
going to
those.
jail, or paying a tax, you collect 1 sore loser token and can hold a max of 4. When you have 4 of these tokens, you can turn them into Animorph into the big man himself.
That's it. I'm going to pop my ult. You pushed me around for long enough. Now I'm angry.
Mr. Monopoly, who has his own massive token and a set of powers that are completely broken, which I'll get into. Sore Losers has a lot going for it.
Imagine moving to... Uh-oh, big-ass Monopoly man coming through. Watch out.
For instance, it has gutted hardly any mechanics from the original. The railroads are here, bankruptcy is still a win condition.
Okay, so what
houses
does
can
the
be built,
Monopoly guy
properties
do?
can be mortgaged. The only thing that seems
Coney, I hereby grant you 30 sore loser tokens. You shouldn't have done that. That's a lot of big Monopoly mans I could pop at any moment. You better be nice to me.
be missing is that while
You're gonna
the
get in trouble.
utilities are here, you cannot buy them. They just carry a flat fee, sort of like luxury tax. But don't you worry, as thanks to a combination of Mr. Monopoly's shenanigans and a baffling removal decision, this game will break under even the slightest bit of pressure. So, you've turned into Mr. Monopoly, and
I
are
sure
wondering
have.
what fabulous secret powers await you in your new form. Well, you've just unlocked the ability to ignore going to jail for rolling doubles 3 times, get out of jail for free if you are already there,
Okay.
send any player of your choosing
Thank
to
you, Jay,
jail
for the tier
instead
1.
if you have to go there.
You're framing people? I can frame someone else to go to jail? Okay.
Instead of paying rent for landing on another player's space, collect rent from the player whose space you landed
Okay.
on. When you land on top of another player, skip their next turn and steal 1 property of your choice.
They go to jail? I didn't know he had a cage. You go on top. It's my turn. It's still my turn. I'm still playing. You don't get to move. Give me your property. Bro, this game bangs. I love this.
From them, including any with houses.
I would have a house rule where I always get to be Mr. Monopoly. The whole time. It's my house, I get to be Mr. Monopoly, and I never run out of power.
As sick nasty
That's
as that
awesome.
power list is, you can do one more thing as Mr. Monopoly, which is half of the combo that completely breaks the game. Whenever you or someone else rolls doubles while you are the big man, you can place one house on any space on the board for free. This does not need to be on a completed set, and you do not have to build evenly. You biffed it. We were so close.
Oh. That's very strong.
Looked at this power set and said, no, he needs more. There is genuinely no reason to buy houses.
He's a little underpowered. I don't think
this
this guy's strong enough.
Getting them for free, so just wait and don't waste your money.
Wait, how long do you get to be the big-ass Mr. Monopoly? Is it just for one turn? You should play against Twitch chat, but you're always Mr. Monopoly. I like that a lot, actually. I love that idea. That rules. I'm going to invite all my friends to play Monopoly Sore Losers, but not tell them it's that. And then we're all going to play tabletop, and we'll just see how it goes. We'll figure it out, right?
Of course, you likely...
Cody, why is your piece so big? Oh, you'll see. The second I land on one of them, it's going to be so fucking funny. The moment I land on anybody and they're stuck in there, in the cage. That's a good emote. That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Won't have the option to buy any houses after a bit due to one of the most baffling rule removals I've ever seen in a board game.
Guys, you better stop spamming them. Once I get 4 of those, I get to turn into Big Mr. Monopoly.
See, you
Watch
can
out.
mortgage properties, you can build houses like normal, and you can even trade properties with houses on them. But
Send
for
him
some
to jail.
brain-licking reason, you are
That's
straight
it. I'm not going to jail. He is. That's it. I'm building a house on property that I don't even own.
forbidden from selling houses back to the bank. This is one of the trade. See, you can mortgage properties, you can build houses like normal, and you can even trade properties with houses on them. But for some brain-licking reason, you are straight forbidden from selling houses back to the bank.
Well, that's probably because otherwise you would build them for free and then sell them later. That's free money.
This is one of the very few mechanics from standard Monopoly that is missing from this title.
Surely.
And I can see the artist's vision with this one. Since you can put down houses for free, they likely didn't want you slapping one down on the blue, selling it for 2 hundo, and turning that into 2 free orange houses.
Yes,
Makes
exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
Except in preventing an exploit that will get you a few more low-level houses, they ended up crashing the entire housing market. Controlling the housing market is a very powerful strategy in Monopoly. With a limited number of houses, you can build up your property
you can run out of houses.
to use the most amount of them as possible.
Did they? Okay, I don't know why I'm asking you guys. Does anyone from Hasbro, anybody that works in Hasbro in chat maybe? Is the low number of houses like a function of the game, or is it just like they didn't want to give everybody 500 fucking houses? It's a function of the game. It's on purpose. I always wondered if they just didn't want to give everybody like a house for every single thing. It's supposed to be that way? Okay. Got you.
Keeping your property values high while preventing your opponents from upgrading theirs. The only problem is this strategy takes a massive amount of setup.
Chat, somebody in chat said orange tile land was always my shit. Which one do you go? I like greens here. Obviously, if you could get the blues, you get the blues. I'm a green guy. I also like red. Red goes a little crazy. Brown early? No way you go Baltic. You go Baltic Mediterranean? No. Dude, the rent there is like $3. There's no way. Pink or yellow? Yellow's pretty good. $50 houses? Dude, that's a shitty place. Brown spaces are so easy to upgrade. I don't fuck with brown.
Theirs. The only problem
I go
is
green
this strategy
for sure.
takes a
Utility main? Ugh.
Setup, strategy,
Yuck.
timing, and most of all luck.
Dude, the utilities are kind of weak, right? Even if you own both, it's like times 10 which at most is $60. Am I making that up? Or I guess $120 for the 2 dice. Utilities are ass, dude.
Pull monopolies and beat all the other players to the punch. And it still might not work out if you lose enough money that you need to sell some of those houses. Now, what if there was a way to put down houses wherever you want, for free, right from the start of the game, without needing to build evenly, with the ability to put them on properties you don't even own,
What a
and
mess.
the guarantee that they will never leave that space? The result is complete market
What a fucking
strangulation.
disaster,
These
man.
houses are going to fly off the market, and they will be built unevenly to maximize value.
This guy
So,
in the back
when a
is
coin
furious.
to
Where are my
fly off the
houses? I need more houses now!
market, and they will be
My
built
yellow
unevenly
spots
to
have no
maximize
houses!
value. So when a bunch of people have super
I would be
properties full of
furious.
houses, they have monopolies.
I
but
would
there
be a sore loser, for sure.
are no houses left to build. They can't build hotels because they didn't build
Oh
even, and they can't sell the houses to free up the market. You get a housing market soft lock. I can understand the broken Mr. Monopoly powers. After all, the players are supposed to be switching control of him constantly to retake the edge.
Right.
But not allowing players to sell houses needlessly causes a fatal flaw in the game's main progression system. And I still don't know why they removed it but left nearly everything else from the original. Monopoly for sore
very
losers was
strange.
shaping up to be an unbalanced gem of a game. But
I
through
fuck
just
with the
two
big Mr.
unnecessary
Monopoly
elements,
token.
ends
I
up
love that
shattering
thing.
its
That's
endgame in a
awesome.
truly baffling way.
Maybe
But where
everybody
just
should
a
be
few
Mr.
bad
Monopoly,
ideas
yeah.
turned
Have
a
4 of those
promising game into
rampaging
a
around.
letdown, just 1 year prior, they would put together a game that was simply an all-around terrible idea from the start. Our representative from 2019 Hasbro is the self-made investment guru herself, Ms. Monopoly.
Finally. Yes. Yes, finally. I guess it's kind of mean to do a day after yesterday. Girls, get it done. Ladies, we finally have one for us.
New Ms. Monopoly. How will you change the world?
Girl boss.
I've covered Ms. Monopoly before, but in that segment I mainly focused on what was and still is one of the worst board game mechanics of all time.
Oh, a misogynist. Wow, look at gatekeeping, board game bro bullshit. Typical. It's another board game bro hating that ladies have their own game. Not me, I wouldn't do that. Board gamer gate?
Wage gap. For a quick recap, the wage gap mechanic changes the amount of money each player makes. If you are a boy, you start with $1,500 and get $200 when passing go. But if you are a girl, you start with $1,900 and get $240 when you pass go.
Okay. Does it mean like in the game, or does it mean like can I like in real life being a boy, does that hurt, or can I be like, actually I main girl in Miss Monopoly, my dog is a girl? Fix the game. This is
So one of the most
bullshit.
bass-ackwards
Fix the
decisions
game. I'm a girl main in Miss Monopoly, actually. I play dog, and it's a girl dog. Sorry.
I've ever seen. The
I
geniuses
get
at
why
Hasbro
sexism
decided
is bad now.
Finally. Now I understand. Thank you, Miss Monopoly.
that the best way to empower women was to give them a handicap. We did it, guys. We thwarted sexism. Since I went more in depth on the wage gap
He
in
really
that
is
video, I'll
Sneeko.
instead be devoting my attention to the rest of Ms. Monopoly, because believe it or not, they screwed up pretty much everything else too. To my genuine shock, this is another modern Monopoly release that didn't gut the board, carrying the same amount of space as
Retractable dog leash, acupressure pool, modern shapewear, ice cream maker? Is this what ladies like? Ladies, what's your favorite thing in the world? If you had to have something on Boardwalk, what would it be? That's right, chocolate chip cookies. A lady's most favorite treat. And I legitimately can't read what that says. Can anyone read that? Computer? Something vest? I can't read anything except chocolate chip cookies. I can't read any of those. This is pissing me off. I really want to read them. Diapers? Leak-proof diapers. Oh my god. This would piss me off, dude. Dude, if I'm somebody's girlfriend and they bust this game out, I'm probably gonna leave. I'm gonna think very differently of my boyfriend after he busts this one out. Oh, is this the board? Hold on. Stem cell isolation under chocolate chip cookies? What the fuck? We know what all the ladies want. That's right. Stem cells. Computer compiler. Bulletproof vest. DNA model. Life raft. Glare-free glass windshield wipers. Fire escape dishwasher. These are random. ChatGPT, name 20 things. Oh, they're all female inventions? Oh, is that what it is? Ah, okay. Girls get it done. Edgeless beauty sponge. Space station batteries. Coffee filter. Paper shopping bag. Illusion transmitter. What the fuck is that? Like magic? Home security system. Leak-proof. Okay. Wow. It's tremendous. The chocolate chip cookies are number one. That's very funny. He's about to say everything that I just said. Sorry for the rerun.
Careful. The demon of Babylon disguises herself in the code of the righteous. But while the knife wasn't used to slash the board, it was taken down hard on the mechanics. The railroads have not been axed, but they have been replaced by ride shares, which allows you to move to the next ride share on the board if you would like. So while there are the same number of spaces, there are 4 less properties because we hate railroads and we also hate you. Alongside the railroads, another thing that is gone is the entire mortgage system.
Oh, I don't even know how that works. I never did it.
You need to sell a whole property back to the bank, meaning the only way to get it back is to land on and buy it again.
But you invented cookies. You made the cookies.
What's worse is that when you sell a property back, any improvements you built go along with it, since you were also unable to sell those once you put them down.
Maybe that's normal. So I don't know how Monopoly works.
Can just stumble their way onto a maxed out property with little effort. You'll notice that I said improvements and not
This guy's a regular gamer
that is
too.
Because along with most of their collective sins, the designers tossed the entire housing system into a chemical fire. The building up to a hotel system is gone, replaced by the new and improved business headquarters. Only one business headquarters can be placed on a property, and once it's on there, it's there forever. As a result of this change, the values of these properties have plummeted. Boardwalk and Chocolate Chip Cookies are the most expensive properties in their respective games.
Right.
And when maxed out, there is a $1,200 drop in value for the
Holy
Monopoly
shit!
property. Are you feeling empowered yet? At the very least, the game carries the game ends when the last property is bought condition. So you're not just running in circles forever. But
is this guy trying to... Why is Mr. Monopoly like trying to appeal... Do you see this? What a simp. My lady, could I interest you in this fine ivory hat? W. Riz? Why is he even here? Would we not know whose game it was without him? That's rather misogynistic.
To screw up.
Maybe it's made out of his mustache. That's why it's so white.
Their own message.
Where is his monocle? Oh shit, you're right. But does he always have a wait, is that... Am I getting Mandela'd? He doesn't have a monocle. He's never had a monocle, right? That's Mr. Peanut. I think it was also on The Simpsons, right? Because he met Mr. Burns. Nope, he didn't have a monocle there either. Huh. That's crazy. Did he really never have a monocle? Top 5 Mandela Effect examples. Luke, I'm your father. No, I am your father. I don't care about that. Monopoly Man monocle. Mr. Peanut. Wait. They don't sing "We Are the Champions." Wait, what? No, they definitely do. That can't be real. Wait, that can't. No. No. That's at the end of the song. Yeah, I was going to say, they absolutely do. Like, at the end of the song, they might not say it, but they definitely say it at one point, right? Fucker, come on. Yes! They say it! He just fucking said it. What the fuck is wrong with this site? Why did it lie? It says only at the end. Who cares if it's... Stupid. Pikachu's tail has a black tip. Oh. Why? I guess it doesn't, but that does look normal, right? Huh. The tips of his ears are black. Okay, sure. Mirror on the wall. No, they say magic mirror on the wall. I do know this one. Because everything else that isn't this says mirror, mirror. But they say magic mirror, right? Yeah. Huh. I learned a lot.
Bad. At least 4 millennials and socialism intended to be a tongue-in-cheek jab at
Pros on a side quest. I was curious.
their subjects. This was 100%.
My favorite Mandela effect is the Scarecrow's gun. Scarecrow's gun. Wait, he did have a gun. He definitely had a gun. I remember the Scarecrow having a gun. Wait a minute. Are we saying he didn't have a gun? He did. See? I remember being very confused that the Scarecrow had a gun to fight the witch. People don't think he did. Wait, really? He did in the book. I remember being confused why he had a gun. Why does Scarecrow have a gun? Scarecrow has a gun.
Go back, guys, and you got.
Yeah, he has a fucking gun for some reason. The lion has a net. This movie's funny. Don't worry, I'll catch you. That axe will fuck you. Is that a mallet? He has an axe and a mallet? It's such a tiny gun, too. He's gonna shoot the witch? Ow. Where did he get that? That's a good question. Why does Oz have a gun? Do they worry about, like, home intruders? What the fuck? It's a world of magic. I guess the city of Oz itself is like a metropolis. There's probably crime. Bro, he ain't got no brain. Bro, if I'm not giving the dude with no brain a piece, to be clear. I'm not giving it to the lion either, because he'll pull that trigger quickly. He's gonna pop that shit at first provocation. I think I'm keeping that shit my damn self. If I'm Dorothy, I'm keeping the peace. I will make the judgment. Lion with friendly fire. You scared me. Don't sneak up on me like that. Fuck that lion, bro. Leave me alone.
There you go.
He has a fucking gun.
Scarecrow has a gun. Hope to go.
Now, has that been edited out, or is that in every version? Like, if I go and pull mine up,
a wrench.
Or is that
I
scene
think
gone?
it's in. I don't think they've edited Wizard of Oz.
That's Chatter. Thank you so much for this side quest. That was tremendous. That's very funny. Like the Tin Man having a wrench and an axe is like, okay, that's part of his shtick, right? The lion having a net kind of makes sense, I guess, because he's like, you know, supposed to be an animal. You catch it. Why the fuck did the scarecrow... Couldn't he have a shovel or like a pitchfork? A gun, dude? Team Fortress 2 team. Hey, Coney, watch this. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, Brown's dead, right? Oh, does it? Oh, wait. It balances. Hold on. Oh, this must be a slime raid, huh? Yeah, it's dude, Slime DM'd me. He was like, I can't stop saying I need a wine nap. Dude, I told him that is the French accent. All roads lead to that. It's the only punchline I have. If I'm ever doing the French accent, you will be sure that there will be a wine nap. I am very sleepy. I have had too much carbohydrates. And you say cheese. I need to take a nap at 3 p.m. I simply could not finish the work day. Like a stupid American. Work all day without wine? How foolish. What the fuck did Slime send me to? Hey, did you guys know that in The Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow has a fucking gun? This is not edited. Wait, where's the gun? Where did he find that, chatter? We were just discussing this. Where did he get that fucking gun in The Wizard of Oz? And who gave it to him? I was just speculating I wouldn't give it to the fucking Scarecrow or the Lion. Perhaps the Tin Man. He seems to have good judgment, but I still don't think I would do it because he's known to rust. And if he gets his hand stuck, I can't pry it from his hand. It's set in America in the 1930s. Everybody's strapped. This is in the land of Oz, jackass. What the fuck are you talking about? This is in the whimsical make-believe land of Oz. This isn't Kansas. Famously, she says that. Shit gets wicked in Oz. What I was saying is like this, like the city of Oz probably has crime. It must. They lock their doors, if you remember at the beginning, when they make the guy cry at the door. So, like, some fucked up stuff's probably going down. But we were talking about Mandela effects, and Chatter said this was his favorite one. Oompa Loompa robberies. I'm just going to let them have... Wait, Oompa Loompa... Ban that guy. That's fucking Wonka. Jackass. They're called Munchkins. It's the Lollipop Guild. I can't believe I went with you on that. Sorry, we were watching this. Does it auto-balance? Not auto-balance, but there's probably like a comeback mechanic, right? Because as you get smaller, it's harder to hit the sides. You know what's crazy to me? I tried to find a way at the Ludwig Greatest Gamer event to sort of explain this concept. But you know how Flappy Bird like made the guy a fucking billionaire and changed his life forever because it was such a unique idea? It's harder and harder to do that. I think we had this conversation on the couch. I think Slime... I don't think Slime said it. Someone else did. Where it's like, there will never be a game like this again. Like Flappy Bird. And games like this... If this came out in, like, 2001, this would change the world, right? That game where you're, like, walking down, you have to do the math to shoot stuff, and it, like, ×2, -500, whatever. Like, that could have been the Flappy Bird of that time. But now it's just so old hat. We're not amazed by this stuff anymore, you know? It's interesting to me. If this came out around that time, I think it would have went crazy. This would have been Rubik's Cube 2.0. Yeah, kinda. Oh, shit. Last HP on Brown. He's dead. No! No way! Dude, he can't hit him. This is fucked up. Got it. Okay. Whew, green wins. Hold on. I got yellow. I got yellow on this. Oh, it's all up downs? Wait, but then they're just going to touch up downs. That just means they both do damage. They just trade. Green dead. White and blue have to kill each other. No! Wait, yellow can't win because they're gonna touch. Dead. Blue wins. I could watch this forever. ADHD trap. This is 12,000 likes. All shapes. This is quite a channel. Wait, boss health. Isn't it crazy how in America you could just come up with an idea like this and make thousands of dollars? Like, if it's good enough, this could be your job. That's fascinating to me. Sorry. Sorry, if you came in from Slime, we're watching videos on Monopoly, the most fucked up versions of Monopoly that there are. What's your favorite? Did you know that in Miss Monopoly, if you're a girl, you win more points? And you get more money at the beginning. You get $1,900 instead of $1,500. So I mained the girl dog in Miss Monopoly, so I get extra money. Girls rule. I've been saying that.
Serious. They
Let's
thought
go,
this would
girls.
change the world. This should have never been a mass market release. I can see this being a promotional copy sold at some kind of festival or event, but this had no chance on the
Are these made by the company or weird off-license shit? These are all officially by the company. We were looking at all the other ones before. There's a gamer one. There was Gay Monopoly, Millennial Monopoly, which is heckin' epic sweet. Pizza Monopoly. Board Monopoly, socialism. There's a lot of stuff.
It has no
and
mainstream
D-Day,
appeal, and people just saw right through its nonsense. But while Ms. Monopoly was just a bad idea from the start,
it seems like something Sneeko would get really mad about. That's funny. This is Sneeko. This is actually an old Sneeko video before he pivoted into the right-wing stuff. That's him there.
It's nonsense.
We're checking out his old stuff.
Monopoly was just a bad idea from the start. Just 1 year prior, a good idea was hatched from the minds of
He used to be a
Hasbro.
board game
It would take
YouTuber.
the entire company's collective brain power to make sure that it squandered that potential. Our representative from 2018 Hasbro is the one and only Monopoly Cheaters Edition.
Okay, I've seen this, but I don't know how you play it. I've heard about this, and I think Chad has talked about it. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this game.
And guess what I found for $5? Monopoly Cheaters Edition is quite the spectacle.
I feel like every Monopoly game is Cheaters Edition if, like, you really want it to be, right? I don't know why this is different.
Into the Monopoly is so easy to cheat in narrative and challenging you to do it yourself. Standard modern Monopoly.
If you're
win
Coney,
conditions
yes.
here.
You better stop it or I'm gonna get a sore loser token.
Their last man standing, or whoever has the most
teach
money
you
when
a
the
lesson.
last property is bought and everyone reaches go wins. Now, before I cover the actual game, I have to talk about the theme. Massacre's Mansion made an excellent video about Cheaters Edition, which is pretty much
47 minutes.
The definitive review of
Good
the title,
heavens.
even popularizing the abbreviation MCE. But out of his entire review, there is one statement that I believe to be the most spot-on analysis of the game that I have heard. The concept, theme, and marketing do an excellent job of luring people in. This may be one of the best marketed games of all time.
Sure.
The ads highlight the sneaky fun of managing to pull off a cheat. The box is striking and highlights this cool-looking handcuff accessory that you
That's
can just
fun.
picture slapping on your friend.
But why wouldn't you check somebody on cheating literally every round? This would be like if you played Liar's Bar, but you could just, there was no penalty, right? Well, no, there probably is a penalty.
Board
Is there a
looks
penalty,
sleek,
maybe?
The art looks
That might
great,
be how
and
they
the
make it
logo
good.
conveys the theme perfectly. If you're walking through a game aisle,
Like,
this
if you
will
say
catch your
somebody
attention.
cheated, but
and
they
on top
didn't.
of that, it basically forces you to picture all the fun moments you could have.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. They really should have done Liar's Bar at the Ludwig event. That would have been fucking insane. Could you imagine the top 4 doing Liar's Bar? One ace. Thanks, Ed Macy. What do you think of Arctic Monkeys? Not really my vibe. It's not my tempo. I understand it. I get it. I can appreciate if I can. Whatever it is, but Forget what it's called, but it's good. I'm just not really into it.
Have with your friends, which is an extremely impressive
I'm more of
feat
a
that
strokes
not
guy.
many games can achieve. On top of that,
Depot,
the
shut
theme
up.
is rock solid. Monopoly, but I can cheat to give myself an edge. Ooh, I'm feeling mischievous just thinking about it. This thing has received a setup that games dream of. It could not be in a better position to succeed, which is why it is so unbelievably baffling.
What's your favorite Strokes album? I'm a fake fan. It's probably just Is This It? I'm not really a big Strokes guy. I just like their stuff because it was big around the time that I was into that. So
This thing managed to turn out this awful. Top 10 biggest fumbles of all time. Number 5 may surprise you. There is so much to unpack here, but to start, let's just go over what every modern Monopoly
VODs
has
are
decided
awesome,
was
yeah.
a good idea and see which parts of the board
fake fans
got
will pick
gutted
an
like
obscure
fish.
album. I'm more of a. I mean, I'm a big Modest Mouse guy, and I listened to. Hold on. I loved Modest Mouse. And I did not listen to all this. Probably Moon in Antarctica is my favorite. But I don't know how you listen to them regularly. Especially as an adult. It's a little bit too angsty for me, too whiny, you know? I love them. They're awesome, but it's like, as a grown-up, I'm like, dude, get the fuck over it. Shut the fuck up, man. I know he hated Float On. I don't really like it, but it's what got me into them. Because Float On came on when I was, you know, that was big when I was in high school. So, his life was fucked. Wait, was it? I don't know what he went through. Isaac Brock was his name, right? Did he have like a really hard oops? Now I feel bad. Go-to Smashing Pumpkins album? Dude, it's always Siamese Dream. Every time. Siamese Dream, but I fuck with Melancholy too. Other than that, don't really care. I'm also a fake Smashing Pumpkins fan. I just like the popular shit. Go-to Soul Coughing song? If I had to pick any of them, I'd probably go 300. One of my favorite songs of all time is True Dreams of Wichita, though. But I love 300. This shit, just something about it. Nothing's like this. They're different, man. I love this band. I think if I had to pick one song, Unmarked Helicopter. Okay, top 5. Okay, top 5. Unmarked Helicopters, 300, True Dreams of Wichita, maybe Lazy Bones? Lazy Bones, yeah. Idiot Kings. And then as a bonus, my actual favorite one, hold on. This is the actual number 1. This one's 0. Everything is 1 through 5. This one's 0. This guy's late as hell. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Spacey. Actual number 1? City of Motors. Best song they ever fucking made. This is number 1. Straight up. This song is insane, dude. City of Motors is the greatest. So fucking good. Sorry for the song tangent. We just got off on some albums. You a Jack Stauber fan? Like you wouldn't fucking believe, brother. I got the shirt and everything. I contacted Jack Stauber. I was like, hey, man, can I buy the instrumentals off you? And he didn't respond, which is a good thing. It was like 4 years ago. I fucking love Jack Stauber, bro. Awkward, he hates you. He might, but it won't make me stop loving him. He's the best. Coney, I'm sorry for calling the Munchkins Oompa Loompas. Won't happen again. Hey, as long as you learned your lesson, brother. This old Cartoon Network thing got me into soul coughing. Me too. That's what got me. It was rolling, I think. That's what it was. Okay, Back to work.
Utilities, gone. Taxes, gone. Free parking, altered into a completely different space. Railroads, disfigured beyond recognition.
They never have railroads in these side things, do they?
When you land on this pretender, you just move ahead to the next one. You can't buy it, and you can't even pay to move further like in the other ones. Stop trying to fix
They fucking hate the railroads,
Luckily,
bro.
all the other standard properties are here, but they're looking a little wonky. States Avenue is now 20 bones, Atlantic Avenue is half off, and Pennsylvania Avenue is just straight up free.
Why?
This is actually not too bad of an
Why
idea.
did they do that? Why Pennsylvania,
I
of
can
all the
appreciate
places?
what they were going for here. It absolutely upends the cost balance of the game, but it adds even more to the hectic nature of that initial property scramble, which is a lot of players' favorite part of the game. On top of that, it breathes new life into some of these color sets. Green is always left to dry in our games due to its many drawbacks when compared to others.
Damn, that's
But
crazy,
with
'cause I like
Pennsylvania
green.
being free, the greens become a
I'm
much
a
more
green guy.
desirable
I'm a
target.
big fan of the green
I don't
spots.
think all of these are.
Wait, 20 for state? How do they decide that? That's not cheating, right? If everybody can do it.
A hit though. Starting Connecticut off with a hotel is a little silly, especially since the rules still make you put one on the board when there already aren't enough. If you're wondering why I'm not more surprised by free hotel, that's because they are practically meaningless, because Hasbro had the excellent idea to just remove standard houses from the game entirely. The only thing that you can put down is one hotel, thereby making every property worth less, and there's also no mortgaging or selling hotels once they're down.
Okay, where's the cheating part? When does the cheating part come in?
Doesn't this just sound like a blur?
I'm confused.
But now it's time to bite into the real meat of this rotten fluff.
Coney, you kind of look like the Monopoly guy. This guy? The Sneeko guy? No, I don't. Thanks, Spencers, for the prime.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get cheating.
Thanks, Afro
There
Andy.
are 15 cheats in the game, but only 5 of them can be allowed cheats at any one time. Yes, in Monopoly Cheaters Edition, you are restricted with the amount of cheating you are allowed to do because irony would not be invented until 2019. Many of these cheats are really fun action.
List of the cheats you'll get a chance to try to complete during the game. Steal money from another player, skip out on rent, steal money from the bank, ignore the dice, move as many spaces as you want. Uh-oh, I passed go 8 times, actually. I forgot. Uh-oh, I need $1,600 now.
That you will want to
I just rolled a 46.
give a try at least once.
When you're in jail, take off one handcuff, charge a player more rent than they owe, collect rent for another player's property, surprise demolition, remove another player's hotel. So you could do all this and then they don't catch you? Is that what they're trying to do?
Stealing money from the bank, skipping out on rent.
I can move 60 spaces because I'm the car. Uh-oh, premium fuel.
Swapping yours and an opponent's properties, all of these would be legitimately fun things to try to get away with. One good thing that the cheats do is give a creative punishment for if you get caught. If you try to skip out on rent, you'll have to pay double and go to jail. If you try to move the wrong amount of spaces, you have to pay the player that caught you and they will roll for you next turn. If you try to charge a player more rent than they owe, you go to jail
Yeah,
and
they're like
cannot
Fallout
collect
perks.
any rent while you're there. They definitely put some thought into how the punishments fit the crime. What boggles the mind then is how they managed to put negative thought into the inverse of that. As instead of your reward for getting away with cheating being whatever benefit you cheated for, you get an extra bonus on top of it. The worst
I think
of
you
these
deserve
by
that.
far are the property related ones. Manage to swap a property with another player without them knowing? Put a free hotel on your new one.
Oh, shit.
Manage to steal a property from another player or the bank? You guessed it, free hotel. Get
Okay,
away
never
with
mind. That would
not
fuck up
paying
the
rent
game.
Once?
No way, that's hotel.
Congratulations. You now own that property.
What? Holy shit, dude! Cheating is awesome!
What are we doing out here? The whole point of the game is to cheat. People don't need more incentive.
This rules!
The chance and community chest cards are the same way. Some of these have really cool effects that interact with the cheats in unique ways.
Passive-aggressive landlord. While you have this card, don't ask for rent. The next time a player tries to skip out on paying you rent, reveal this card, then you could take a property. Dude, this game is too meta. Dude, this game has so many layers to it. All right, so I landed on that guy's property, and I know that he owns the property, and he knows that I know. And I could try to cheat, and I could offer to pay, or I could get away with it. And if I get away with it, then I get the cheater bonus. But if I try to get away with it, and he knows, and then he has this card, he could actually get a property from me. Holy shit, man. If you're caught cheating, play this card to cancel the penalty, then send any player to jail. No, actually, it was the thimble. The thimble did it, actually. Wasn't me. Sorry. Arrest him. Take him away, boys.
Ways, which could impact the way in which you choose to
Fucked
play the
up
game.
dude.
At the same time, some of these are lip-bustingly crazy with their effects. It's like every time someone has a good idea, they go, I like where your head's at, Barry. Stacy, start figuring out how to implement that. Steve, start figuring out how to ruin it. This is best exemplified by one of the highlights of the game. Something so important to the theme that they made a window in the box just to show it off. The handcuff. The handcuff is this small plastic accessory that must be worn at all times by whoever is in jail. And due to there being only one handcuff, this means that only one player can be in jail at a time. Add one more to the fatality list. Just like everything else in the game, this is a really cool idea that adds to the immersion.
I guess.
Unfortunately, it is once again ruined by the decision to have the base rest underneath the board. See, I don't have too much of a problem with the cuff itself. It's not
so
very
you're stuck
comfortable,
there.
but neither are real handcuffs. The real problem is once it's on, you need to be really careful. Otherwise, you could do something like that.
Yeah.
What's wild
you
is
fuck
if
up
you
the whole game.
absolutely needed a handcuff accessory, why not just use a standard pair of plastic handcuffs? They restrict how far apart your hands can move for sure, but you can move them around freely to point.
Is the point that you can't cheat? Like, if you're in jail, it doesn't let you keep cheating? And that's why it has to be down?
Or gesture.
You could accidentally wreck the board and cheat. That's the ultimate cheater. And that's so... Dude, you have so much plausible deniability. You could super cheat. Yeah, you're popping your ult in jail. Oops. Fucking... If I get caught once, I'm killing the game for everybody. Oh, man, sorry. It is the Cheaters Edition.
Plus, it adds
My
even
bad.
more.
I had $20,000. Come on, banker, pay up. Oh, you got me. I didn't actually have $20,000. Sorry. Except I had the card where I get to make up any amount of money that I want. And if you call me out on it, then I get double the amount of money. $40,000, please.
To the criminal aesthetic and would
this
feel
game is
even
fucked
better
up.
Putting them on your friend. This game has to have the most condensed amount of wasted potential I have ever seen from a single product. How they managed to take such a great idea
awesome.
like letting you cheat in Monopoly
and also you go to jail, corrupt banker,
and screwed it up this bad needs to be studied. As an example of how hard it is to screw this up, just take the cheats and punishments, ignoring all those stupid cheat rewards, and play regular Monopoly with them, and I guarantee that you will have a better, more well-balanced experience.
Again, you could just cheat in normal Monopoly. That's like the point. Who among us hasn't played as the banker and slipped themselves a couple hundos? You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game.
Heck, even just play regular Monopoly, but if you're caught cheating, you go to jail and can't collect rent there. Boom! MCE 2.0 Remastered Edition and Knuckles, ready for market. But ready for market is a great descriptor of this one, as while I can't get specific sales figures, Monopoly Cheaters Edition must have sold well, as it's currently still listed on the Hasbro website, a place where less desirable titles like Ms. Monopoly have been effectively wiped from herstory.
It's funny. I have heard of the Cheaters Edition quite a bit. I think it holds a place in the cultural collective consciousness, whereas Miss Monopoly, unfortunately, and I don't know if that's, the whole misogyny thing, but...
This poses a really interesting question. Which game is worse? Is it the one that, despite squandering an incredible premise, still became a success? Is it the one that directly goes against everything it was intending to represent? Or is it the one that requires you to divulge personal financial information just to determine turn order?
Wait, what? Was that part of it? I missed it. Does the poorest person go first?
Fortunately, that's going to be up for you to decide
missed that
because I need to direct my attention somewhere else. See, I left
Riches
one
first.
Monopoly version out of this extensive list.
Thanks to Nixian.
on-
Holy 111. Uh-oh. Big ass up. Jesus. Trips checked. I see him.
Purpose, as while it
Oh
definitely
my
fits
God,
the theme,
dude.
I could not do it justice by simply
Everyone but
giving it
me
its
needs
own
to leave.
segment.
No, 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 no. Then it's just you and me. Ariel was in here earlier. I think he's 110.
How complex, strange, and
Holy
outright
shit.
baffling this product is, I'm going to need to give it its own video if I really want to showcase...
Tanixian's funny because I used to stream League of Legends, and he used to be like, dude, you should like try to stream more. I think you could be like, you could make it as a streamer. You could be pretty big. And I was like, no, I think I'm just going to keep streaming League of Legends. And now here we are reacting to Monopoly videos. Wow, what a journey it's been. Tremendous. Thanks, Milky Kong, for the Prime. Hey, anybody else got a Prime? Help me out a little bit, huh? You streamed to 10 to 50 viewers because your Twist of Fate was Diamond. Diamond 2, actually, into Diamond 1. It was a high-level Twist of Fate with a 1 million view guide. Did you guys know that? I had a 1 million Twist of Fate guide on Team Solo Mid's website. I didn't get paid a fucking dime. Reggie stole countless thousands from me. Insane. Stupid.
Everything that this monster...
I had a fucking matchup guide. I also had a Hecarim top guide, but I didn't really do much with it because Hecarim top was ass. Thanks, Void Demon? Thank you so much for 10 months. Jag Samurott, thank you.
...has in store for you. So grab
Coney's
your back
easy
bling
combo.
and
Hell
pop
yeah.
some
Flash
minis
of the gold
because
card.
next week, we're playing Fortnite.
Yo!
Signing off for a bevy of interest, I am Cam Sandwich. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.
This guy's awesome. I fuck with this guy. This guy's great. I'll drop a like and a subscription. I gotta watch his Gay Monopoly video. He's got all kinds of stuff. Let's see what his biggest videos are so you can watch those instead. Check out, uh-oh. The longest board game you'll never play. The worst board game mechanics. Secret Hitler. Oh, God, it only gets worse. I attack with SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's check out Cam Sandwich, everybody. I like that a lot. This video's been sitting in my recommended, or in my watch later for months. It was a good video. Good movie. All right, let's get it. I know what's happening. You know what's happening. I owe you guys something. Let's get into it, shall we? What game do I put this as? Fight of Gods. Wait, I think I get in trouble for that, don't I? What is Salty Bet? Retro. Okay. I guess I'll do that then. Mugen? Fine. Okay. This? Yes. Okay. And then we do this. And then predict this. Go up here. There we go. Everybody, thank E. Compton for this hour of Salty Bet. I mean, we were going to do it anyway, but E. Compton gave me $50. Thank you, E. Compton. Appreciate it. Coney, can you check if this works? Wait. This is my guide. Twisted Fate build by Zach. Wait. Doesn't work. That was it, but it's dead. Sorry. It was that one. Wait. 2014. Lost Media. Yeah. I heard this archive is dead. Try other ones? I don't feel like it. It's too much work. You guys wanted this Salty Bet so bad. You find it. Akari Ichijo versus Homura SK on Bridge Moon Keep in mind it's an A tier. Hold on. There. Okay. Was that not actually Sneeko? No, it wasn't. I tricked you, Chatter. I'm sorry. I tricked you. Thanks, Night Owl. Oh, God. 3 bars? I don't know. But this one looks more waifu-ish. I don't know. It's 3 bars versus 6 swords? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I would bet on this one. I'm ending submissions. 50-50. Dude, it's actually dead even here. You know, for an A tier, I thought they would do more damage. They're not really doing all that much. Oh, never mind. That one did a bunch. She's super loaded. Brawl Pro ass? Oh, she is. Oh, wait. They're resolving their different. Dude, this is a lot of pressure. Kind of cornering yourself here. Kind of just threatening. Yeah, very intimidating, I think. Good footsies. No whiff punish. You can't whiff punish if you don't whiff. This is timer. Homura, you gotta get aggressive, man. Hit a button. Do something. The respect was too real. For Honor gameplay. That's funny. Oh, we're back at this again. What is this? Is it like one character in particular, or is it like this unique, like, it's the fact that both of them are doing this? Is it an AI trick? I'm glad I didn't bet on this fight. Well, this one, now it's 1-1. So somebody's about to lose a lot of points to whatever fuck-ass shit this is. Oh, God. The AIs have fallen in love. Do you think love can bloom in Salty Bet? I feel bad for whoever put 100K on this. Do you mean our good friend Bowl of Fruit? Or perhaps Gaitosu? It's over. Wait, she's healing! Wait! No way! They're not gonna fight now, but what's the... Who wins? I actually don't know. I think Akari wins, right? I don't think it's enough. I think Akari wins here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at the differences. I think this one's less than that. Oh, dude, I can't tell. Too close to call. Too close to call. I don't know. Is it red or blue, chat? Akari wins. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Congrats, Akari players. Big ups. Amato versus Roy. Like Fire Emblem Roy. Honestly, I should refund that because they were friends. They didn't actually fight. They were friends. His ass got the binding blade. Yeah, but is it like cartoon Roy? Oh, it's this. The shittier animated they are, usually the better they are. But that's Tuhu, right? I think Tuhu wins this. Especially Rainbow Tuhu. Was this the same Roy that fucked up the tournament? I can't remember. I have this character, he's cracked. Oh, it's that Roy? Are you sure? But it's Tuhu? Dude, the Roy... the Roy predictions flipped immediately. It was more Amato, and then as soon as we started talking about Roy, it swapped. However, he's cornered now. Is he fairing? Yeah, you guys should have stuck with Tuhu. You got influenced. I think my favorite character in the tournament series was probably Tinky Winky. Or Michael Jackson. Those two were very funny. Was Stan Smith the one that, like, was super evasive? I don't remember which one it was. Stan just dodged everything, I think. Tinky Winky was tricky, bro. Tinky Winky was the evasive one. Stan had a roll, though. That's what it was. Yeah, Amato wins. Always bet on Tuhu. You should have known that. Put him in the fucking corner. Sorry, chat. You should not have been influenced. Tuhu wins. Reggie Skator versus Jubei Yagyu. EX3. Now I have nothing. You lost all your coins already? You should bet wiser. And remember, in the future, that if you subscribe to the Cody stream, then you get more coins. Oh, wait, it's Reggie. He got like a stick of bamboo. Do you have any idea how rich the richest chatter is? I do not. They don't give us those numbers, but I would love to see it. I'm actually curious. I'm going in on Reggie. 76%? I don't know. I don't think Reggie is trained for this. Clearly, Jubei has some level of swordsman training. I think Reggie is a feel-based fighter. I don't know if he's ready for this kind of encounter. This is an easy bet? I think so too, but I've lost 10 today. We've only had like 3. Okay, what move is that? It's like rising tackle, but he could do it in the air? That move looks awful. Regiuken! That did not do that much for a zoom in, Reggie. No, he's getting his ass beat. He tried to slide in. Not on Jubei. Sorry, Reggie. Not against Jubei. He's classically trained. I don't think Reggie's strong enough. That Shoryu is ass, bro. Ooh, kind of moving in. I like the dash. No. Do you think that's a command dash or like a run? Good mix. 5 light punches into a row into a super. Reggie's normals are ass. I think his supers are pretty bad too. He's got shitty specials. That guy was just not the wave. That was a very easy predicting. You should. That one was really testing your literacy. You should have known. Gustav Munchausen. Lord Misyaguzzi. Munchausen? Made my money back? Hey, congrats. If you ever need more money, remember, Twitch Prime is free. It's a way to subscribe to the channel for free. And guess what? You're going to get more coins. And guess even more what? What the fuck is that? Okay, that's a lot of time to hit him, though. It took him a while to come out. I have the feeling, like, you can hit him that entire time. Right? Chat, don't laugh at me. Oh my god, I almost showed my debit card. On stream. I got milk in my wallet. Don't laugh. How? I have my wallet on my desk, and and it fell into a bowl of cereal. Of just the milk I had. And it now I'm trying to clean out my cards. I don't know if I'll be able to publish the VOD. I might have just shown my credit card. Not the whole thing, but just pieces of it. We'll see. Oh my god, it's this fucking guy again.
Keep a dime bag of milk in my wallet at all times.
Thank you, Hobo. That's very helpful. Oh, close the poll? Oh, I forgot. My bad. Okay. This one was a gimme. Yeah, I think most characters that look fucked up are actually ass. Oh, I don't like that. Turn that off. This guy sucks ass? Yeah. I think anybody that looks cool is usually bad. For some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe just because, like, they have really cool, elaborate animations, but... usually any character that looks nice is garbage. Too many moving parts? Yeah, baby. I think I might play some Monkey Ball tomorrow, man. I'm feeling it. I need like an easy stream, you know? Before I go on vacation again. I always get really fucked up when I travel to the West Coast. Just the jet lag and everything fucks me. I get so tired. Play some League? Shut up. I might do it next week. Oh, he won. The Lizard Man won. What is he from? Oh, that noise. He's like a trapper, I think. He looks like he's from Oddworld, but not really. Yeah, he shoots a moon, but it's sticky. And you get stuck in the sticky moon. Oh, shit! The fuck was that, Gustav? Oh my god. Well, Gustav Munchausen wins. Sorry, chat. Space Mouse or First Gundam. S tier. First Gundam? They spelled Mizuguchi wrong, but it's from SMT. Okay. Song goes kind of foolish. I kind of like this. Oh, I don't know. I have an inkling, but I don't want to say it. What is Space Mouse from? I feel like I've seen that before. That mouse is clearing? Wait, is it Tuhu? That's also Tuhu? Dude, why is everything Tuhu? Look above Space Mouse. Oh no, he has a Tuhu helper. Why is everything Tuhu? Jeez, Space Mouse, everything okay? What? The fuck is... Oh, he throws blocks. Get him! I guess that was the Gundam movie? Did Gundam have a movie? I was gonna say, is that Transformers? Is this Space... Oh, he's playing some music. Who's saying numbers? Does Space Mouse do that? This is so ass. Hey, you bet on it. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? I love this song. I miss playing Tactics, man. I gotta get back to it. Or is it Castlevania? It's Symphony of the Night. That's what it is, right. I knew that I'd played it before. Damn, he claimed the Gundam. He did it for her. I knew it was one of those two. Symphony of the Night is so fucking good, man. I used to be a PS1 hater, or I was a PS1 lover, then a PS1 hater, and now I'm a PS1 lover again. Between like Metal Gear Solid, Symphony of the Night, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy VII, god damn. There's a Salty Bet exclusively for Final Fantasy Tactics AIs? Really? Oh, that sounds cool. But I feel like they would need to be like cool AIs for me to really like it. If they could like change the skins or whatever. Because like Monk versus Black Mage versus, you know, Dragoon doesn't have the same hype. Coney, what's your favorite Resident Evil? Probably 2. I mean, they're hard to compare. Of modern ones, 7. Of old ones, 2. What about 4? Oh, I forgot about 4. Isn't that crazy? I actually forgot about 4. I like 4, but I don't like it for a, Wait, his name is Tatsumaki? Probably gonna be a lot of spinning. I like 4, but it doesn't feel like Resident Evil to me, because it's, like, different, you know? Tatsumaki is not Dolphin. That's Totsugeki. Oh, that's Tatsu... Oh, Tatsumaki is a person. I thought it was just gonna be a spinning... Oh. I thought it'd just be a spinning Ryu. That's One Punch Man? Okay. Is One Punch Man funny? Be honest. Totsugeki doesn't mean dolphin either. Oh, yeah. It means, like, charge, right? Sorry. The answer is sometimes. I thought I might be into it. It looks kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but you wouldn't like it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Uncle Video Games. I just noticed that name. That's a very good name. Good luck, everybody. Coney, just watch anime. Make me. I don't want to. Okay, well, I regret to inform chat it is yet another blowout. Uh-oh, a bullshit fighter again. Sorry. Dude. He's not even hitting the... He gets, like, one chance into... Wait! Hold? Surely that does a lot. It did, like, a third of her bar. He's dead. Goodbye, Hugo. This is Tatsumaki. This is her theme song. Yeah, goodbye, Hugo. 40-second long cutscene. Goodbye. This should sound like it's from Mad World or the other one. Armageddon Reigns or whatever. Chat, recommend me one movie right now. And don't say Heat or Silence of the Lambs, because those are next on my list. Redline? Is that the one with Nick Cannon? Oh, that's Drumline. The Whale, Hard Boiled, Nightcrawler. I like Nightcrawler. Fargo, didn't like it. I love the show. The Lighthouse, didn't really like it. Kung Fu Hustle, it's pretty good. Skinamarink, Eat Shit. Annihilation, maybe. Babylon, never heard of it. Mulholland Drive. Isn't that David Lynch? I don't really like David Lynch. Twin Peaks, David Lynch, don't like it. The Rock? With Sean Connery? Maybe. Prisoners. Watch A Silent Voice, Bullet Train, A Fish Called Wanda. I'm kind of proud that the chat is like, it's all different movies. That's amazing. The Thing 1982. I've seen it. Don't be mad at me. I got bored. Chat gets mad at me whenever I talk about it. I gotta watch movies on the plane. I watched the new Adam Sandler special. It was very funny. I saw it live in person. It was great. If you guys have seen it, one of my favorite bits in the world is the scary part where he just starts making scary noises. Just I just find it so funny to me. I'm gonna be spamming that at Throne. Yeah, Ryu wins. Oh wait, Apocalypse heals? This is gonna go long. What the fuck? Who are these friendly fellows? Who is this colorful bunch? Who was all that? Alright, Apocalypse wins in a bullshit fight. Wait, Ryu? No way! No way, dude! Oh, there he goes again. With his fuck-ass friends. How did he heal, though? Was it a special? Okay, don't get bigger. Your opponent is small. Getting bigger is the... He hit that donkey kick hard. Yeah, the problem is Ryu doesn't do any damage. Ooh, that was a good Hado. He loses this one, for sure. Why he got the Akuma Fireball? That's not fair. He hasn't given into the Satsui no Hado. Oh, shit. Wait, he's healing. Why is he healing on block? I guess he has like a block stance that lets him heal. Why does he get bigger? That's the opposite of what you need to do. He keeps getting huge. Just to show off a little bit. What a fucked up move, man. I feel bad for Ryu. This is a bad fight. It's like the Mario taunt. I miss the big Mario taunt. In hindsight, it is an extremely funny taunt that Mario looks to the side, gets really big, doesn't do anything, and then gets small again. Like, it'd be one thing if he did something, but he just turns really big and then goes back. It wasn't funny when I was a kid, but now it's very funny. Uh-oh, big-ass Mario. Okay, I can't do it for too long. Time to go back. That's funny. When I was younger, I tried to move while big, like, every game. Oh no, I'm down on my last stock. Now it's time to use my secret technique. Ew. Oh, never... I didn't know that was the ball mushroom. My bad. I thought it was a different one. By the way, he has a bear, and I'm pretty sure these are from Mario Paint. I think this animation is from Mario Paint. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. Also, that's... Oh, it's Jam. I was going to say, that's Jam for Guilty Gear, but it's Prismatic Jam. This is a tough bet. I ain't betting on this. Yeah, I'm keeping me coins on this one. I'm not fucking with this one, bro. 10K on the ball. Good luck. Thanks, Martin, for the tier 1. Damn, we're really close to the sub goal and 2,700. Fellas, if you got a prime, help a streamer out, okay? We only need a couple more. Okay, what does the ball do? Okay, we are blocking all that. Oh, never mind. There's a secret move at the... Did he shoot out Brian Battlers? Thank you, big... Uh-oh, big-ass Ronald. Thank you. That's a counter? One hit, last hit. That's fucked up. You gotta save it. Good cash out. Had to cash it out there at the end. Thank you, Blast Burn. Thanks for the prime. Ow. You ever get an itchy ear? Shit hurt. He's shooting battlers. Never land on the ball. A good rule. A good rule to live by. Oh, there it goes. Oh, she didn't block it. She's dead. Guys, I gotta be honest. If you did not go for a Orochi ball, I do not blame you. The silly fighters usually lose. But not this time. Ball up top. Sorry, guys. Kaban versus Lizer. Okay. These are very simple names. Oh, B tier. Ugh. Yuck. Who booked this shit? I don't watch these jobbers. Speaking of jobbers, Chad, I've been putting on WCW to sleep. I'll just put on like old like pro wrestling or something in the background as noise. The old WCW ring mat sound goes crazy. The sound of people hitting the mat in WCW is insane. WWF is always the same, but WCW is like the fucking Eddie Guerrero frog splash. When he hits the boards, it just... That shit sounds good. Can you get rid of B tier? Is that an option? No, man, it's not my site. I can't do that. Less padding under the mat, maybe? I don't know. I thought I was the only one. Dude, no, WCW boards sound awesome. Coney, can you bring back WCW? I might be working on something. Maybe that's my big event in December. Let me just say, fans of Diamond Dallas Page might want to tune into the stream very soon. If anybody is a Glacier fan or Juventud Guerrera, be sure to tune in. Chad has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Dude, fuck Kaban! This character's cheap as hell. I would ban her at my house. How is she only B tier? What the fuck? What an elaborate setup. She did a top rope elbow drop elbow tree. Lizer, just move. Dude, this is a fucked up moveset. What do you do here? How is she B tier? She should at least go to A, if not S. That's insane. Kaban is crazy. She's the last human in her anime. I would move. Who is Colonel.exe? No way it's Sanders, right? That's not like the Colonel, right? No way. Surely. I always vote Gundam. I don't know if that's wise, Shatter. Oh, it's not. You know what? I'm kind of annoyed. I was positive that would be Colonel Sanders. Wait. You can co-stream Arcane? Wait. Rewards? You thought it was Colonel Sanders, but it's just some robot dude. Yeah, I think he's from like Mega Man X probably. Just the first episode? I might do that. I might watch some Arcane on stream. Why not? I watched every bit of Arcane except the last episode of the first one, which is crazy. I know. Everybody flames me for that, but I think the League universe is neat. And I heard that Warwick's coming. I just want to see if my boy Twisty Feet is showing up. That's my best friend. That's my favorite character. Thanks, Toxic Waste. Thanks for the almost 4 years. God damn. I haven't told my Twisted Fate Graves gay story in a while. Can I tell that? That's one of my favorite stories. Is there a lot of new people in chat? Can I tell that story again? No? Yes? Yes, send it. We all know the story. Yes, go for it. You're what? Okay. So, chat. When I used to super try hard at League of Legends, when I like tried very hard, I was a Twisted Fate player. I'm a Twisted Fate main. I could pick it. I could probably play him right now. It's like riding a bike. I played Twisted Fate. And I played him like 10 years ago. And then like 5 years ago, I got really into League of Legends, maybe 5 or 6. Again, but I played Graves mid. I was really into Graves. okay? And, in case you guys don't know, Twisted Fate and Graves are, like, friends in the story or whatever. So, at 2 different times, I was really into Twisted Fate and I was really into Graves. And one day, a few years later, I logged into League of Legends on that account, and the game gave me an emote for Pride Month. And it was an emote of Twisted Fate and Graves hugging. And it was like, oh, they're gay now. And it was supposed to be this thing. You have that emote, right? Yeah. So it was supposed to be this thing that, like, oh, love wins. Finally, they, you know, came around and they came out because, like, they're gay characters. But to me, I thought it was because I mained Twisted Fate and Graves, and League of Legends was like, oh, these are this guy's 2 favorite characters. Let's make them gay. So I thought everybody had a personalized gay Pride Month emote. And I was like, that's a little weird. And then I was like, oh, it just turned out that I played the 2 gay characters. Okay, whatever. It was a very weird I was like, what if you mean, like, Skarner and Jarvan? What are you going to do with that, right? But it kind of threw me off because I wasn't following the lore. So, Zack and Braum. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, is this the emote? Oh, no, this is me. Oh. Oh, do you have the guide open? Oh, neat. Yeah, this is my intro for the guide, I guess. Did you get it open? God. I bet that thing is long as hell. I remember working on that a lot. Ah, here's the emote. I'll show it in a second. That's very funny. What is Mario doing? Is that Penguin Mario? Oh, no! Oh, there he goes. He's flying away. Which one is Goo Goo Mario? Oh. Good block. I would get hit by that mix. That would fuck me up for sure. I would hold the wrong direction. All right, Penguin Mario is not in the right place. Oh, there go Yoshi. What is he looking at? What is he look? Is there like an eclipse? He just started looking up backwards in the other direction? I should have never bet against Tuhu. With the cool... What is he hitting her with? He has an inflated mode. Thanks, Ken, for the tier 1. Oh. Mario. Okay. Honestly, she deserves to win for blocking all this mix. I don't know what side he's attacking on. Oh, he's dropping bombs and the green shell. This has... I can't believe this doesn't do more chip damage. Uh-oh, big-ass Goo Goo Mario. Watch out. That mushroom might change the game. Wait, is this all block stun? She can't get a hit out. She dropped the shield. She dropped block. No fucking way, dude. I would be furious if I bet on Kohaku. That's insane. What a fucked up game. Oh, by the way, in case you guys were wondering about the League of Legends Twisted Fate story, there it is. I got this emote. Imagine Riot commissioning your 2 favorite champions together and being like, congrats, your favorite characters are gay now. I was like, wait, why did you make them gay? Oh, okay, it's in the lore. Okay, that's fine. I was like, why did they do that? As someone who's made Fiddlesticks and Aurelion Soul, I'd be very confused. Yeah, imagine Fiddlesticks back here giving a big hug to a space dragon. I was so confused. Do you have the regular one or the Brokeback Mountain emote? Wait, there's a Brokeback Mountain one? I can't tell if you're making fun of me. I got the original one. It's that one? Oh, okay. I got that one there, I think. Swain and Nautilus? That's weird. Look at this little guy. He has so much heart. Oh, yeah, there was a Leona and Diana one, too. Yeah. I forgot about that. They're gay, too. Is anybody else gay? I know Varys is gay. Varys is 2 people, right? Nico? Isn't Nico like Pan? That's her whole thing. Is she's just into anything? Cassante's gay. Right, I forgot about that. That's the one. Kate and Vi, right? That's the one. There's a lot of gay people in League of Legends. Oh shit, that was a blow up. Ambessa? Who the hell is Ambessa? That must be a new character. Uh-oh, hit my theme song. Came out today. Oh, yuck. Well, if Wade and I are going to do this gaming gauntlet, I better learn her. Oh no, P tier. What the hell is P tier? P stands for potato. These characters are beyond ass. We're gonna be here for a long time. Coney, how'd you find Salty Bet in the first place? Salty Bet, I think, used to be pretty big. I found it around the same time as, like, Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how I put those two together, but I did. Like, 2014, I think. It was huge a long time ago. Yeah, now it just runs forever. I assume it makes pretty good money. I mean, there's always like 200 to 300 people watching, so like there's always ad revenue 24/7. It's a nice little bit of side income for, you know, the guy that runs it. Watched a ton in college in like 2012. Yeah. It's great to just put on in the background of stuff, you know. He wishes. Well, I thought it might be a fun little side street, you know. Side income source. Hey, Coney, I missed the first part of the stream. Will there be a VOD? I don't know. Probably. So I had my credit card out at one point, and I might have shown the number. I'm going to go back and watch. If so, no. If I didn't, then yes. Nobody clipped it, so we'll see. I think I only showed the second half, but even still, we'll see. Coney, can you make another tournament soon? I want to. I've been wanting to bring this back. It's been 3 years, I think, since we've done these. It's on my docket. However, I also want to do... Okay, I also want to do baseball first, because I keep not doing that. And I have a big stream in December... Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stuff. We've had a tournament set up since last year. Really? Coney, why wasn't there a Rivals 2 video on the YouTube? Rivals 2 is doing bad on YouTube, chat. It's just not hitting for anybody. And my YouTube does... Apocalypse again? Schlussel? I don't know if you've noticed, but Rivals, like, in general, is not doing good on YouTube. Like, across all channels. People just aren't into it. Plat Fighters are not really a watching thing. And it's not a game you can, like, be silly in and be fun. Oh, it's a different Apocalypse. Okay. It's clear. Oh, no, it's him. Never mind. It's the same fucking guy. Did Rivals do better on YouTube? Nope. Rivals did good on YouTube for Workshop. Workshop was very big. Yeah, Rivals 2 is awesome. I said at the beginning of the stream, once I hit Master, though, I'm going to stop for a while because it's starting to really annoy me. Again, it's not the game's fault. It's just I play a shitty character. Crouch canceling is very annoying, and the characters that are good are fucking annoying to fight. Like, I'm not having fun fighting, like, Orcane, Maple, Raster, Rano. It's just... Is Lox not good? Lox is good. He's just way worse, I think. And everybody keeps trying to say these reasons that actually he is good. He's just as good. He's not. He's not. And it's okay. I'm not complaining. He's just not as good. And people are really annoying about the whole, like, any character is good. Which is true, because every character, like, the power level in Rivals is very high. However, some are way more good than others. That's the thing I think that annoys me the most about Rivals is, like, there goes big-ass Apocalypse again. Wait? No, he's dead. Yeah. Why does he, like, tumble? Do you see that? Why did I bet on Apocalypse twice? When will you learn? When will you learn? The Rivals conversations are just annoying on the internet. It's like Rivals players feeling victimized because they don't feel seen, which kind of makes sense, you know? They feel like they're not getting the attention that they should for, you know, being in the scene, and a bunch of new Smash players are getting in. But it's a bunch of victimized Rivals players and a bunch of people arguing about who's strong and who isn't and what should be allowed. It's kind of annoying. To me, I just think I get why people are like, crouch canceling is necessary. I just think it's a shitty mechanic. Dude, Jesus Christ. I think it's awful and I don't like it. It's not fun. And my character sucks. So, I'm going to hit Diamond and then quit for a little bit, I think. Or Master and then quit for a little bit. Marisa? Like the Marisa? I understand why that one guy got upset on Twitter, but to be fair, got shafted in favor of Leo and Mango. Yeah, like, it's the Rivals players are annoyed because it feels like the Smash players are coming in and getting the shine. But, like, the whole point of that is to show, like, hey, let's all get in on this game. We're looking for, like, name recognition. You getting mentioned in a tweet is not going to bring numbers. I think people think that this is going to, like, move the needle for them. The point right now is to get everybody in on the game, to be like, wow, Melee's playing it, Ultimate's playing it, and that's basically it. Like, PM, like, if people are still playing PM, that's awesome, but, like, I don't think anybody's like, yo, is that the #1 PM player? Like, I don't think that's gonna get people in, that's all. People want to be recognized for their accomplishments, and I get it, but... Didn't Sakura say a slur? Yeah, but not like one of the really bad ones. Sakura said the one that people say now because they think they're allowed to say it. Speak on that, Coney. I mean, I won't be saying it. Which one is that? I'll let you think about it. I don't say it, but the internet certainly thinks it's okay too. I think it is in bad taste. She said the 4chan one. Well, there's a couple of those. It's in every other tweet now. Yeah, it's back. It's back in a big way. It really feels like people are like, okay, I won't say the N one, but I'm definitely going to say this one. It feels like people are overshooting, like they're overdoing it on the one that they took back. You know what I mean? I don't even get offended by it. I just kind of roll my eyes at it. I'm like, dude, why are you doing that? I don't even think people shouldn't be allowed to say it or whatever. I'm just like, you're doing it to be cool. You're doing it on purpose. It's childish. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Jesus Christ, that noise. Holy shit. It's fun to say. Hey, go ahead and keep doing it, but I'm going to judge you for not using the whole of the English language. There are so many words available to us at any time, you know? Super Joseph EX7. Oh shit, it's X tier. Uh-oh. What is X tier? Above S. It's basically like a very special SCP tier for people that... Oh my god. for fighters who need their own bracket. They're too strong. Best of the best, yeah. It's a baby sensory video. Yeah, this might have flashing lights. They're going to be very strong. Literally a coin flip. Usually,
Betting closed.
Wait, I know this song. Wait a minute. Sky Williams once... Does anyone know? I see an undo in chat. It's not just because of Sky Williams. Do you guys know the song? Sky Williams, who is canceled, wrote a diss track about DM Brandon, who is also canceled. This song is called Get R-Worded. And it's about how DM Brandon lost to Ally, who is also canceled. Oh my God. That's a mega undo. Holy shit, man. What is Lugia doing? Who commentated that set, Coney? I don't know, actually. Who? Oh, oh, I see where you're going with this. Wait a minute, let me look it up. DM Brandon versus Ally Apex. I don't know where that set is. Was it not Apex? Maybe it wasn't Apex. I can't find it. I actually have no idea. But yeah, Sky rapped over this song. I actually don't know for what it's worth. Yeah, now I'm actually curious. Like, are there more layers to this? Who won, by the way? I didn't see it. Joe? Joe won, right? Joseph? Okay. I'm thinking about this song. Mirror Cube Square Kumoy. So let's imagine... They just fly around out there? I don't remember Mirror Cube's gimmick. You better remember quick. So let's assume it's Sky Williams rapping about DM Brandon losing to Ally, commentated by Keitaro and D1. That might be the most cursed video on the internet. Could you imagine? I think he was trying to type nightmare. Was it this one? Let me see. Salty Bet chat is different, bro. Oh, it's this one. Yep. Oh, nobody commentated it. This is before we had commentators. Never mind. Yeah, it's that one. Coney, did the commentators like you? Not really. There was like a Cold War in Smash commentary between New York, New Jersey, like Tri-State, and MDVA. Because MDVA was me, EE, and TK, and Tri-State was like Gunblade, Max, Kitaro, D1, like that. And like Clash Tournaments did their tournaments, and VG did ours. And so basically, it was fighting for, you know, spots or whatever. So you won the Cold War. I would say more VG beat Clash Tournaments. I think that's what happened. Because VG, like, you know, with Xanadu, you know, they got more gigs, and then we got more gigs, and that's kind of how it went. And also, you know, all the other stuff. How did you first start commentating? I mean, nobody else did. all it was there were, you know, things were just starting to be streamed and they had commentary headsets, so I just hopped on. Oh, changing game mode. Is this tournament? Shit, what time is it? I was going to keep going. I guess it's about time to stop anyway. I wonder what DM Brandon did. Well, you can go look it up yourself. Guys, I think that's the end.
Trumpet.
Holy shit, that's loud. I forgot how loud that was. It's been a while. Jesus Christ. Let's see who's here. No, we should call it. Because I'm not going to let the first round rock. All right, you know what? I'll let the first game play. Only because I like you guys so much. Have you seen the DM Brandon trying to fight an old guy at the grocery store? Yeah, I did. That was bizarre. I don't even know how that gets around. Like, how do people find it? I liked DM, man. I get why people didn't. I totally understand, but I liked the guy. Obviously, I didn't like all the other shit. You know, all the allegations, but... Before he got canceled or whatever, I was like, oh, he's a fine guy. He's okay. But... Why did he do that? I don't know. Yeah, I heard DM in Smite was a piece of shit. I didn't play Smite, but... DM Brandon and Thorin are charming to a point that could get really annoying. I think I appreciated back then somebody being their inauthentic, unfiltered self on an internet where you're kind of not predisposed, but you are encouraged and even compensated for sanding off your edges. Does that make sense? Like, I appreciated that somebody was just being a complete dickhead, if that's who they were, without being this filtered, like, you know what I mean? And I know that's a dumb thing, but, you know, that's just kind of how I saw things. And he was always cool with me until he got really weird about the end of our podcast. That was a little strange. But he was an alright solo laner, though. Hey, I didn't play Smite. I got nothing for that. But, you know, I basically, you know what I think it was? He also said he had anger issues openly. Yeah, and it's also, I had a lot of friends of friends. So, like, you know, I don't want to say names because I don't want to drag them into this, but, like, a lot of people that I liked said he was cool. So it's like, all right, him and I never really talked or interacted or hung out that much, so I was like, okay, he's probably fine. If my friends like him. So... taking a while, man. When are we gonna get to it? Were these the same friends that did drugs at your mom's house? Nope, different friends. Those friends were friends of my friend Danny. Danny was a sweet guy, but a pushover. Hannah versus Ugly Raditz. If this sucks, we end the stream. Was Danny cool? He was for a while. I was a really good friend of his, but he picked his other friends over me, which is fine. They were his friends longer, but it pissed me off, especially when they started doing all the fucking drugs in the house. Yeah, I'm not watching this. All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in to another stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is we're gonna relax tomorrow, bro. I'm feeling some Monkey Ball, maybe a little bit of motherfucking Nintendo Switch Online. Gonna do one of those. Check the VOD. Yeah, I'll check it out now. Void, I saw you're in here. Hey, I got a list of games. Hold on, look at this. Void, what do you think? League, Fortnite, Rivals 2, Deadlock, Fall Guys, Mario Kart, Black Ops 6, Speedrunners, TF2, Ultimate Chicken Horse. I don't know if that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So we could move some of these. We will never win, but it's a good list. You don't think so? I think we win League easy. We could change some of these. Speedrunners Online is actually impossible. I've tried. There's probably only good people left. Also, we're on opposite sides of the country, so, like, we could do Smash Ultimate, right? Can you do that? It's going to be hard to play a lot of these online games. Okay. Add Fall Guys. It was on there, dummy. That one's going to be impossible, dude. Chess? Dude, I'm ass at chess. All right. Let's pay it forward here a little bit. Let's raid Atrioc. Give him a fat one. Dude, Atrioc had like 17,000 people in his stream yesterday for Election Day. Maybe some of you guys were in there to watch it all unfold. Oh, man. I was like, should I go live on election night? I was like, probably not, but I've been gone for a long time, and I'm going to be in California, so I have to go live. And then I just got off stream to the news. Hassan at 300K. Jesus Christ. All right, good night, everybody. Bless up. See you tomorrow.